live. The sun-kissed smiles of the black and pink as the party animals take over the Beehive State, and vibes could not be higher. 8,000 of our closest friends. Oh no! God no! Desperation! Rain! Lightning! Storms begun! 90 minutes of weather delay. But wait. When we came back, when the sun emerged and the tarp was pulled, there they showed the party animals, the firefighters, greatness before us. Welcome to chaos. And welcome inside the Rage Cage. I'm Drake Toll via Valonia, Arkansas, here to hold your hand or your beer to whisk you through 2 hours of whimsy. And standing next to me at a whopping 6'5".
What?
What does that make me?
That makes you about 6'7".
Mama, there goes that man. He is Salem, Virginia's own Zach Staten, and we've rented out the home of the Salt Lake Bees for a 3-game soiree this weekend. Partner, it's good to be back with you, and it's good to know we're playing bananaball tonight.
I want to take a minute to show these fans who have been absolutely tremendous, stuck with us through an hour and a half of lightning, rain, and God knows what else. And now they get to see a really, really hyper-intensive matchup here in the Bananaball Championship League standings. 4th place Party Animals, 5th place Firefighters, 3 games, all that separates.
Plenty on the line for these two teams going to the last 4th of the season. Let's take you back to a week ago when they squared off in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania.
I was there. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I saw Jason Swan knock one to Caden Peanut Green off his chest and score a run, and we've missed a trick play on the back end of it just for good measure. Party Animals would score the first point. While I was talking to Drew Yanesta, well, that one sneaks through as well. Scores another run, scores another point, but the game belonged to Garrett Delano. A weekend after he went through a nightmare 2 innings and 12 earned runs in Boise, all he did was come back and strike out 8 firefighters in 7 innings of work, and he could have gone longer if Mike Vivasas wanted him to. That's why Garrett Delano has become the ace, not just of the Party Animals, but one of the front faces of Bananaball, and there's the 100th fan-caught foul ball against Caden Green.
Yeah, these Party Animals were just red hot throughout game 1, dominating the Firefighters. But it wasn't all black and pink, Zach Staten.
No, Tyner Hughes, you know him. You love him. I love him more than you, and I love this more than anything on the night because that hit the moon. I'm convinced comes right back down off the crater. That's the only run of damage the Firefighters did all night.
Right, I said it wasn't all Party Animals. It was almost all Party Animals outside of the Tyner Hughes home run, and this would end the ball game 6 points to 0, a Bananaball blowout, and the Animals won the Equalizer night 1 last weekend at Lehigh Valley, and that means do it, take it off. Take Dylan Porter's shirt off, strip him down, take his shirt off. The Animals did that 1-0 on the weekend, and they're about to keep that hot streak going into the first few innings of night 2.
Yeah, this was no fun if you were wearing the bunker gear like I was. Chase Acuff, ball 4 sprint defense, and he takes advantage of it with a wallop out to left center field. Both runs will score over the head of Noah Bridges. Just like that, Party Animals put 3 up in the first inning and a point up in the first inning. Then, second inning, Bloomer! Bryson Bloomer dunks one right in front of Darian McDowell. That'll score another run and another point.
Yeah, 8 straight points for the Party Animals in this series. They're up 8-0 combined.
Hello, Mason Maxwell. Grew up 90 minutes away from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Comes back in front of his family and knocks one back to his hometown. And after 12 innings to play, Firefighters finally on the board.
But anything you can do, I can do. Well, maybe not better, but the exact same. Mikey Ballard goes yah left field, and we've still got a ball game here. The Party Animals chasing down a point in the 4th.
But guess what happens here? A couple of rookies cutting it up. How about that? Lamar Sparks darts that one to Tanner Thomas. That'll bring in Caden Peanut Green. Ties the inning. Firefighters couldn't do more with the damage done, so it's 1-1. Hello, Brett Helton. Hello, history.
Yeah, 200th strikeout in his career, and guess who didn't know it?
Brett Helton.
The guy who got the 200th strikeout in his career. Right? Live reaction. As excited as that guy could be, he is pitching tonight in the same place he played his college ball, Salt Lake City, former Utah Ute, but there go the Firefighters.
He was not excited about that. Reese Hampton, heck of an effort, but Tyner Hughes taking advantage and makes it 2-2. Lamar Sparks, I just said his name again. 3-0 count, green light special. Watch it knock the beer out of this guy's hand and knock the lead away right back into the firehouse. Makes it 3-2. Lamar's got 11 home runs on the year. He has been phenomenal. And then, 9th inning, Johnny Hummel, sweat pouring down his face, but you know what he can do?
Please.
Pour that curveball in there to strike out Tanner Thomas, and the Firefighters salvage a massive 3-2 win, but more importantly, a huge split on the weekend to keep them 3 games back of the reigning World Tour champs.
Yes, since the break in Bananaball, there have been 3 weekends of games, 9 total series. Only one of those has resulted in a sweep. That was the Coconuts over the Tailgaters a couple weekends ago. Everybody else has been split city here, and that was the case last weekend for the Party Animals and Firefighters. The Firefighters know if they want to make the postseason, splits aren't going to cut it. The Party Animals know if they keep splitting weekends, the Indianapolis Clowns could chase them down. Winning and possibly sweeping series or winning series outright is the goal right now.
Yep, you have to find ways to gain those 3 games back. And you said splits won't help. They certainly will get you an inch closer, but you don't want to take an inch. You want to take a mile in these standings, knowing we're into the last stretch here. We're in the last 2 months of the year. It's no longer a marathon. It's a sprint here in the BBCL.
Last 15 games or so await us here, and they don't await us in the sport of baseball. Well, you are baseball by birth, but fruit by name. Do you know the rules? Virtual Jesse Cole, tell them to me.
Bananaball is the fastest and most entertaining show in sports. And the 11 rules guarantee the most fans-first experience every second.
Unbelievable! Welcome to the Bananaball Championship League!
Rule number 1, win the inning, win the point. The team that scores the most runs in an inning wins the point.
It's a walk-off winner to the deepest part of the field! Oh my goodness!
With the Equalizer Point, trick plays provide the away team an opportunity to earn a point going into the final inning. And in the final inning, every run counts as a point. Rule number 2, Bananaball has a 2-hour time limit, guaranteeing that every game is fast-paced and action-packed. Rule number 3, no stepping out of the batter's box. If you do, it will result in a strike.
Max stepped out of the box, and because he stepped out of the box, that's it.
Rule number 4, no bunting, because bunting sucks. If you bunt, you'll be thrown out of the game. Rule number 5, batters can steal first base.
Ball 3, Gideon taken off for first throw from Leroy in time.
Rule number 6, there's no walks. Walks are ball 4 sprints. The batter can advance as far as they want until every position player touches the ball.
Those defenders have touched the Bananaball. It is a 4-base sprint to open up the ball game.
Rule number 7, no mound visits. Nope. Rule number 8, foul balls caught by a fan count as an out.
Oh, they caught it! They did! They did caught it on the 3rd point! We're going to showdowns!
Rule number 9, the showdowns. In showdowns, the best of the best face off in the biggest moment. One hitter versus one pitcher with one fielder behind him. And the hitter has to score.
Deep to right center. See you later.
Rule number 10, the Bananaball Challenge rule gives the coaches and you, the fans, a chance to impact a call on the field. Rule number 11, the golden batter. Once a game, each team can give any player an at-bat, regardless of the lineup. This offers the biggest matchups on the biggest stage.
Big on big.
Kmart, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Get out of here, ball! That thing had a family!
And those are the rules of Bananaball.
Oh, how incredible is this? Almost the entire 8,000. 8,001, that guy just got back from the bathroom, have held on for Bananaball tonight in Salt Lake City. And Jake Lialios has the distinct honor. He's just began to get us underway.
Is not baseball. This is the Rage Cage, where the wildest, craziest, sexiest step into the gauntlet. This is a game of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. This game is baseball by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God, featuring Lil Jon. This is the time for this sold-out, resilient, rain-soaked crowd to get on your feet and give me your voices! Because this is the greatest party in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is bananaball.
All right, fans, it's time to meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting team, the hottest team in sports, the Firefighters. Batting first, the shortstop, number 2, Caden Peanut Green. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 3, Dalton Cornet. Batting third, the left fielder, number 0, Lamar Sparks. Batting cleanup, and behind the plate, number 4, Eric Jones Jr. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 11, Showtime Logan Lacey. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 10, Darian McCowell. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 55, Tyner Hughes. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 7, Mason Maxwell. Batting ninth, the extra hitter, number 24, Dakota McFadden. And batting 10th, the center fielder, number 9, Noah Bridges. Starting on the mound for the Firefighters, number 21, Jared Donaldson. The head coach for the Firefighters is Val Perez. She's assisted by Drew Unesta and Corey Parr. Now, Salt Lake City, I need you on your feet to meet the starting lineup for your party animals. Batting first, the center fielder, number 6, Reese Hampton. Batting second, the man behind the plate, number 5, Andy Cosgrove. Batting third, the right fielder, he wears X, Jake Skull. Batting cleanup, the designated hitter, number 3, TJ Reeves. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 2, Jason Swan. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 11, the chosen one, Chase Acuff. Batting seventh, the extra hitter, number 4, Anna Thomas. Batting eighth, the second baseman, wearing 407, Mike Ballard. Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 8, Bryson Bloomer. In batting 10th, down left fielder, number 12, Noah Fisher. Starting on the mound, number 25, Sean Blue. The head coach for the Party Animals is Mike Vavavasius. He's assisted by Thomas Him Shady Simino and Anthony How You Going Caramano. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise if able. Remove your caps and join us in honoring America with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Please welcome to the field, Heather Jackman.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang loud, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Salt Lake City, stay standing.
Somewhere deep in the depths of the human soul, there's a peace that anatomically cannot be described. A peace within you that feels something that cannot be put into words. A part of your being that is not physical, but the reciprocation of its effects feels throughout your body. And maybe it is just the 4 caffeinated energy drinks that I've had, or maybe we all share the exact same appendage. But tonight, it rattles in the name of bananaball. It's the Party Animals and the Firefighters, live from Salt Lake City, and only 90 minutes after the proposed first pitch. We've survived the rain delay, and here's how the Animals will line up defensively. Reese Hampton paces all outfielders in today's game with 43 trick plays. Chase Acuff, 94 trick plays to lead the team in 2026. Each of those guys will back up Sean Fluke. Fluke, the Hudson, Florida product, stands at 6'4", 230 pounds. Pasco Hernando College product with a fastball up to 94 miles an hour when he feels like it, but will sit 82 to 83 otherwise. And this year makes his 4th start on the 2026 Bananaball World Tour. Across the way, he'll face the Firefighters and a lineup that is ever dangerous.
It is ever dangerous because of the hot start they've had since the vacation. Their first 8 games back after a 2-week break. Eric Jones Jr., 13 hits. Tyner Hughes, 12 hits. Dalton Cornett, Logan Lacey, 9 hits apop. Lamar Sparks, a trio of home runs. They can be spread all over the place, these hits. The bits of damage the Firefighters can do. Led off by one of the most improved players in this sport, and Caden Peanut Green.
8,000 have stuck around through a torrential downpour to witness bananaball gracing this state for the first time since 2024, when the Party Animals met the Savannah Bananas in Salt Lake City. Now it's the Animals and the Firefighters that will square off. And there is but one thing left to do. Down on the field, AJ Kirsch will start the party.
It's finally time to start that party. Let's do the thing, AJ.
Salt Lake City, the moment you have been waiting for has arrived. It is time to kick off the greatest party in sports. We're gonna start that patented bananaball 2-hour time limit clock. And to do that, we're gonna count it down. But instead of 0, I need each and every one of you to yell, "Start the party," as loud as you can. Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. Showtime!
Leading off for the Firefighters is shortstop, number 2.
Let's play banana ball. 9:05 and 32 seconds local time. The first pitch is a called strike. How the hell did we get here?
We've survived just about everything.
Not 30 minutes ago, there were pools of water sitting behind home plate across the outfield. And an instant out for Chase Acuff at shortstop and a line out for Caden Green.
Good contact on that from Peanut. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Chase Acuff doesn't have to get tricky to get that one. Already Sean Fluke moving.
These two teams squaring off for the third time in 3 games after a 2-game stretch last weekend in Lehigh Valley. Up comes Dalton Cornett, who was 2 for 6 last weekend.
That's Lamar Sparks. He's waiting in the wings. A former party animal, Dalton Cornett. Boy, has he been excellent since we've gotten back from break, came back an engaged man. In more ways than one, slicing into left field, chasing way back is Noah Fisher, and it drops. Hard contact for Fish. Dalton racing around second, he wants 3. He'll have himself 3.
It is a triple for Dalton Cornett to start his evening. DC3, the former party animal, strikes. And Noah Fisher, after taking a knock off the wall, is okay.
Now all Lamar Sparks has got to do is put one through into the outfield. That'll bring home the first run of the game for the Firefighters. Much different kind of story than we saw in the Lehigh Valley. Rain is still a little bit of an impact here coming down in Salt Lake City.
Sparks into left. That's down for a base hit and an RBI knock. Extra bases as it gets away from Fisher. The Firefighters have a run on the board in the first.
All right. Way different story now as we begin to align at home plate. That can only mean one thing. We dance! Ooh, from the backside. There we go, now to the front. Remember, it took the Firefighters until the 8th inning of Game 1 to finally put a run on the board against the Party Animals in Game 1 last weekend. They get it in their 3rd AB here tonight. Mother Nature not helping, but also not harming the Firefighters.
The sport of banana ball, where every inning counts as a point. If the Party Animals can rally in the bottom half of the first to score more runs than the Firefighters, they'll take the point here. They can also hold the Firefighters by knotting up this first inning, as Eric Jones Jr., the former Savannah Banana, steps to the plate. Yeah, stark contrast from last weekend. The Animals scored the first 8 points of that series, winning 6-0 night 1 and getting ahead 2-0 night 2, but falling 3-2 in a split series. Sean Fluke, 96 miles an hour backing off Eric Jones Jr.
For sure.
Throw him behind him. Strategy.
Yeah, just force him forward towards the plate.
Yep. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Ooh, EJ didn't like it. From my vantage point, I didn't think he broke, but Ninja's the only opinion who matters.
Seth Markham down the first baseline. 2-2. Eric Jones Jr. off the roof of the complex. And Zach, it rained and rained hard for about 45 minutes before dying down and turning into a sprinkle. It's back up to a steady rain drizzle here in Salt Lake. EJ to Fluke. Fluky fires to first just in time. Thought about getting the lead runner and chasing after Lamar Sparks at third base. Instead gets the easy out, but made it hard on himself.
Yeah, watch him kind of fumble the ball in his glove a little bit on the replay. Wants to go to Lamar, and then just at the last second, able to get EJ, who's trying to go hard 90 down the line. That's an excellent play from Fluky.
Fluke had a trick play opportunity there. He's got 2 of those on the year. Would have had his third if he goes straight to first. Instead, 2 down, man at third, and Logan Lacey, infield single. Firefighters, quick number in the first inning.
Well, hello. Swinging Mutt will do the job. That went against Logan Lacey a bunch of times in the month of May against the Loco Beach Coconuts. Ashby Vining had a couple hit to him that never got above 1 mile an hour. Lacey finally turns that story into his reality, and it's 2-0 as Darian McDowell trying to get his first hit against the Party Animals this year.
Lacey, on the contrary, in the last 3 games dating back to last weekend, is now 4 for 7 against the Animals. McDowell last weekend was 0 for 6, 4 strikeouts. Fluke's got him in an 0-2.
Despite the damage, Fluke is working with confidence and, more importantly, quickly.
McDowell leaves the yard backwards.
When the 3 previous games started, he had an average MPI of 2 minutes and 39 seconds.
McDowell down the right field line. Tricky and in fair territory, it's a base hit. That is the 4th knock for the Firefighters here in the first inning. Extra bases again. 3 of the 4 have been extra base hits.
That's a tough one on Jake Skoll, too. Running it as hard as he possibly could. That's just well placed down the line. You can't put it anywhere better than that, and then it deadens. It's a perfect spot now with both runners in scoring position, and Tyner Hughes, who launched his 2nd homer on the year last weekend, steps in.
Hughes, another foul ball into the parking lot. Something, White Nissan Maxima, something, Arkansas plates.
You're going to see the best 2 rookie second basemen in this league, by the way, between Hughes and Mikey Ballard, and he slices that one by his rookie mate for another RBI.
Hughes keeps the party going. It's 3 straight base hits for the Firefighters. This is an RBI single. And we'll see Dustin Baber back at second base this weekend. Him and his wife Alexis welcomed their first child a few weeks ago. Baber's back with the team here in Salt Lake City.
Oh my goodness!
That foul ball is off the broadcast booth.
Whew.
We expect to see Baber back, and there is a battle for everyday second base thing down the stretch here that Baber is fighting hard for. You've seen him and Mikey Ballard kind of rotate throughout 2026. Mike Babase is still waiting to see which one sticks going into the home stretch. Mason Maxwell tap foul. Another guy who homered last weekend. Blew up a guy's beer. Maxwell behind home plate. Cosgrove gives chase. Andy Cosgrove looks good doing it. Pop out gets Fluke out of the inning, but not before the Firefighters strike for 3 runs. They're in position to take the first point of the ball game and lead early.
That's the kind of momentum you want to see. If you're in the black and neon, Lamar Sparks perfectly placed down the left field line. That's the swing that's putting him into the conversation for one of the best rookies here in the sport of the Bananaball Championship League. If I could say that easier, I would. It's about 11:30 out on the East Coast where I'm still used to. Give me a break here, folks. Hey, let's look at the defense as Drake Toll gets a snack for a moment. Caden Peanut Green, 22 away from becoming the first Firefighter to have 100 trick plays on a season. And Logan Lacey, the next trick play he tallies will be the 100th of his Bananaball career, so we wait with bated breath there. Lamar Sparks in left field, Noah Bridges in center field. This is now the 4th straight game that Armando Becerra has been on the sidelines with a little bit of a toe injury, hoping to get back. He's feeling better every day. Darian McDowell in right field, Mason Maxwell at first base, rotating with Eric Jones Jr., who's behind the dish to catch his old friend from the Savannah Bananas in Jared Donaldson. Yes, Donnie Day can extend across a couple of days here in Salt Lake City, including this Thursday night. 3-5 on the year, 420 MPI. He's been really good with the strikeout stuff. If he can keep hold of the ball 4 sprints, boy, Donnie can be really effective against the Party Animal lineup that has gone back to a little bit of an old look here.
It's the classic. Reese Hampton will lead things off for the Party Animals tonight. Jake Skoll and Andy Cosgrove have split those duties for majority of 2026. Intoxicated blares through the ballpark at America First Square. Hamp has spent a large portion of his Party Animals career as the leadoff guy. Get back to the basics for a team that sits at 23-23, right at 500 on the year.
And why wouldn't you trust him here? I mean, this is a guy, you go back to Albuquerque, he drew 4 ball 4 sprints in the leadoff position against these Firefighters. On the year, he's torn it up pretty darn good against the boys in black and neon. As Andrew Gerard says, he does go around.
Hampton did go.
So 364 average in 4 contests against the Firefighters.
No appeal as Hampton sent that foul ball to the upper deck. A whole slew of fans sitting at the club level, none of them able to come up with it. It's a 1-2 still. It's a tick outside. You saw Donnie grimace for a second. Count evens at 2-2. Ham, left field. What a play. Lamar Sparks, great range, made it look a whole lot easier than it appeared off the bat.
That thing was pieced by Reese Hampton opposite field. If that's hit to his pull side, he's running for second and maybe third. But Lamar Sparks, you're seeing why Val Perez, Corey Pye, and Drew Yanesta are starting to trust him more and more in left field. His range is good, his speed is good, and he gets the first out on a heavy line drive.
Andy Cosgrove, Kirkland, Washington kid, former 17th rounder to the Minnesota Twins out of NC State. Played part of his college career at UW, Washington. Grew up a Huskies fan. He's back in old Pac-12 country. Salt Lake City, the home of the Utah Utes.
Talking with Ben Dumm last week on the mic.
My goodness.
That makes it 3-1. He says guys like Andy Cosgrove just won't swing the bat unless you entice them to. And this is an anomaly of a stat line. He's 0 for 10 with the Firefighters, 6 ball, 4 sprints. You can make it 7.
He had 3 of them last weekend, despite going 0 for 5. He starts 0 for 0, but has a free 90 feet. He can go as far as he wants till the entire defense behind the pitcher and catcher touches the ball. He wants first, and here comes Jake Skoll. Trailing by 3 runs in the inning. Skoll's got the power to cut into that. But the Firefighters knew the importance of extra insurance in the first.
Again, you got a ton of wiggle room here, but with the reigning MVP of this sport at the dish back in his familiar spot, you don't want to play around too much as Jared Donaldson gets strike 1 on Jake.
Just 4 home runs of the campaign for Skoll, who's changed his approach. Wants to drive down the strikeouts by staying down on the fastball.
Last week, 3 strikeouts in game 2 for Skoll. Just something you don't see very often with him this year. Again, that was in his leadoff spot. He was pretty darn good for the most part, but his strikeout rate was 17.7%. Donnie tries to get him to go for the high cheese, won't go, and the count is as full as you can get.
Mark Smith, the designated runner, is in for the Party Animals. A ball for a sprint. A throw from Eric Jones Jr. sails into center field. Smith wants home plate, and he's got it. No throw, no contest. And an RBI ball for a sprint for Jake Skoll. Consecutive free passes for the Party Animals, and now you get another big bat in TJ Reeves, who's got 8 bombs this season with an opportunity to tie the inning up.
And that's more importantly going back to what you just talked about with the rain. That is not a throw Eric Jones Jr. ever misses, especially that long. With the rain still starting to come back down now a little bit less, you wonder if maybe that ball will get gripped a little bit easier, but man, that is an RBI ball for a sprint. And still just 1 away.
Talk about a guy with 8 pumps this season in TJ Reeves. They won't come easy here in Salt Lake City. It's 345 down the line to right, 345 down the line to left, and 420 feet, nice, to center.
Honey having a real difficult time right now locating.
The rain can't help. You see he drops the ball as it comes back to him from Eric Jones Jr. Revo, it's a ball for a sprint. Donnie can't believe it. Skolkin as good as walk home. TJ Reeves an RBI ball for a sprint. 3 in a row.
And Donnie has walked all the way to home to talk to Andrew Gerard. There's been a couple that have missed tough.
I think he's got a fair gripe. That's a great angle for it. Oh, yeah, that's a strike.
A little low.
I'm the guy in the fur coat. Zach, you get a free pass to call it a strike. That's all right.
Sure. But now, remember, I just talked about all the wiggle room. It's gone now. And a guy who was one of the hardest outs in the league, Jason Swan, stands in on a 1-1 count.
Swan base hit into center. 4 straight Party Animals have reached, and all of a sudden what once was a 3-0 lead in this inning for the Firefighters is now distinctly in danger with Chase Acuff, the best hitter on the Party Animals roster in 2026 at the dish.
Ball four sprints have been the biggest problem for the Firefighters. 3 straight issued before Jason Swan finally does some sort of damage with his bat.
The Animals are hitting .250 in the month of August with runners in scoring position. It's a veteran guy like Chase Acuff that can change that. He's working with TJ Reeves at second base and Jason Swan off of first. Acuff. Oh, Lacey's there. Double him up. The Firefighters, savvy defense, take point number 1. It's 1-0. Guys in black and neon.
Needed that in the worst of ways. Logan Lacey, Johnny on the spot. Showtime it is. We go down to the most valuable parents.
Well, fans, most of the time MVP stands for most valuable player, but right now it stands for most valuable parent. We've got Dad Austin, Mom Cassidy, and little Kinsley out here. We're gonna ask Kinsley some questions about Mom and Dad. Whomever she chooses will win the glory of being chosen. Whomever she doesn't choose is going to catch a pie in the face. Salt Lake, what do you think? Is tonight's MVP gonna be Mom? Is it gonna be Dad? Well, that's up to Kinsley. Kinsley, first question. Who makes yummier food, Mom or Dad?
Mom!
Mom makes yummier food, which means Dad, assume the position. Kinsley, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. She meant it. She meant that one. All right, Kinsley, question number 2. Who is a sillier dancer, Mom or Dad?
Mom!
Mom is a sillier dancer, which means for the second time, Dad gets a pie in 3, 2, 1. Kinsley, does he owe you money? That was a hard one. All right, last question. Who gives better hugs, Mom or Dad?
Mom!
Mom is 3 for 3. Dad, back on a knee, last one. Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. Right in Dad's face. Mom, congratulations, you are MVP.
Leading up for the Firefighters, the extra hit.
Even cooler, that's former Utah offensive lineman Dallin Campbell. Played 2 years for the Minnesota Vikings as well. I made that up. Sean Fluke's back on the mound.
Notice why I didn't say a thing?
No.
I thought you were going somewhere with that.
You're chowing down on that popcorn.
I was. It's good.
I got it for both of us, man. I wanted you to partake in this.
No, I appreciate that. I didn't realize you got that from me and you.
I had that slider for lunch. That was 9 hours ago. It's called strike.
Oh.
Low in the zone on Dakota McFadden.
I just realized I forgot to eat lunch.
Oh. Swing and a miss from D-Mac. Got 2 strikes on him now. D-Mac to Swan. Swanee between the legs. Sprinting down Dakota McFadden. He's out. Count it. Jason Swan, what a hustle play. Wow. Fluke may have had 2 sliders at lunch, by the way. Otherwise, he would have been at the bag himself.
Tell you what, Swan at first, the way he took off, I thought he was getting 3 sliders. Look at that, and sliding in, just barely beating D-Mac, running as hard as I've ever seen him run down that line to get to Noah Bridges.
First pitch, swinging and a base hit for Noah Bridges. Single. And for the Firefighters, that now marks 6 hits. Their first time through the order. They'll flip it back around, and Caden Green will come up for the second time in as many innings.
And it represents the first hit that Noah Bridges had against the Party Animals all year. He's been 0 for 8 with a couple strikeouts coming into tonight.
Caden Green lined out his first time at the plate. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Feeds the parking lot again.
He has the distinct honor, or maybe honor, of being the batter who was caught out by the 100th fan caught foul ball here in 2026. That will now be caught by the fans.
Green drops it in front of Reese Hampton. Another base hit for the Firefighters, number 7 through the 11 guys they've sent to the plate.
Allow me to just wax poetic about Caden Peanut Green here in 2026. He's just not doing too much at the plate, just finding ways to get ball in play and see what you can get. I've said it, he's taken a star, even superstar leap. It's because of swings like that.
Fastball outside from Fluke to Dalton Cornett, who did triple his last time to the dish. Off the wall with Noah Fisher giving chase. Fish clanged off the chain link. Ball landed and rolled, and DC3, the catcher by trade, was able to get all the way to third base. Swing is appealed. Cornett did not go. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. Ball for a sprint. The Firefighters will have scored in consecutive innings now. 1 comes across. That's all they'll grab, but an RBI for Dalton Cornett.
They're just finding good ways to get ABs together.
Their shirts are coming off, Zach.
Especially BK's.
Their shirts are coming off, Zach.
Oh, fan me down. I think Christian Dearman in the middle of that just lost the beat.
Yep, he's really confused.
So he just did his thing, and that's great.
You're going to have to explain, and I know it's getting late on the East Coast and 9:30, approaching 9:30 for us here locally. You're going to have to explain what any of that was to me.
Well, that's ball drumming. We don't have the fire line here, so we had to ball drum. Yoga ball drum, medicine ball drum, whatever you want to call it. Ball drum, I ball drum, you ball drum, he, she, we ball drummed.
When I was playing basketball in junior high, ball drumming was not something we welcomed.
No, that was a sign that you were a little bit of a selfish kind of teammate.
Let's see, urbandictionary.com/ball. Oh! I think we should change the name of ball drumming.
Perhaps there was something called different in the OTT meeting, and I'm just forgetting it because, as you said, it's 11:30 on the East Coast. It's really late here, and I haven't eaten since 9 o'clock this morning.
Cosgrove fakes the throw. It's called strike from Andrew Gerard. A stolen base for Dalton Cornett.
Yes, sir. If you can tell me without looking how many stolen bases he has this year before that one.
-3.
It was not.
Home run on a silo. Swan does not opt for a trick play, and wisely, it's a pop out. And out number 2 of this half inning.
What number does Dalton Cornett wear?
3.
And that is how many stolen bases he has now. He had 2 coming into tonight.
How many?
2. 2 stolen bases!
Thank you. Ooh. Swing and a miss. Eric Jones Jr. against his arch nemesis, Sean Fluke. Age-old rivalry in bananaball. Guy who hits ball far. Guy who throws ball relatively soft, but strategically. EJ watches strike 2. He does not like it.
Pitcher and catcher for the Firefighters have not been a fan of the strike zone from Andrew Gerard.
No.
By the way, it's the middle of August, and you're seeing long sleeves out for both teams.
Yeah, it's sitting at about 69 degrees right now in Salt Lake City. And with the rain, the way it's come down, turned into a pretty nice evening.
Good.
Oh! Right off Sean Fluke. That's why they're nemesis. Oh! And the throw gets away. Firefighters will tack on another.
In fact, they tacked on 2 there. Another 3-run frame here from the Fire and Flames. That'll go down as an error.
Blake O'Hare is the official scorekeeper. And error is the official call, E1 on Fluke. Yeah, that throw's got to be there. He had just thrown out Eric Jones Jr. his first time to the plate on a comebacker. EJ is attacking Sean Fluke.
In more ways than one, not just the pitches he's thrown. And that one hit him in a not so nice area too, so maybe he was in pain, we'll call it.
And you were spot on. Firefighters drove across 2 there. Put the ball in play, good things happen. Now Logan Lacey can keep the party going.
81 hits coming into tonight since we came back from break. That's showing right now. Another ball for Sprint.
Lacey is yet to be retired. Firefighters will now bring their 6th hole hitter to the plate for the 2nd time tonight. We're only in the 2nd inning.
This is very much reversal of the course that we saw from Albuquerque in game 2. Remember where the Party Animals put up 10 runs in the first 2 frames. Firefighters are working on 6. Potentially batting around is on the table as Logan Lacey trying to steal and slowed up for some reason before Sean Fluke could throw the ball. And that's how this wild, chaotic 2nd inning here at top half is over.
Party Animals trail the inning 3-0. Can they match it or overtake the Firefighters when we come back?
The third base side.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you did not just eat or you don't have a weak stomach because things are about to get nasty. Down there in left field, we have Jared and Jason who are going to run to their teammates down here, Marcus and Tyson, and you may see that they have a biscuit laying on their stomachs. Now, when I say go, their teammates are going to run down, they're gonna lay on top of their teammate and roll to the finish line. Now, here's the kicker, Salt Lake City. The loser has to eat the winning team's biscuit. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Limp Biscuit. On your marks, get set, go! They got some speed coming down the line. Things are neck and neck. Oh, slide into the partner. You better hold on for dear life. We got Tyson and Jason in the lead. It's not even gonna be close. Tyson and Jason have won it by a landslide. Excuse me, gentlemen, I need that biscuit. All right, here, let me get a little extra. Yep, there you go. All right, boys. I don't know if this is wet because of the rain or their sweat. You take that, look right into the camera. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I want to tell you 2 things, Drake Toll. The last time I saw this game played, a person's pants were not able to stay entirely up.
Okay.
So this is flirting with danger. Number 2, I don't like this.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
There's a lot going on there. Like, I assume the biscuit was in between the stomachs. I can't tell you for sure.
It wasn't even a biscuit. It's just like a burger bun, right?
I was about to say, it looked like a hamburger bun.
What's happened to our biscuit budget here? That's what they called me in high school.
Biscuit budget or Limp Biscuit? Or both?
Biscuit budget.
Nice.
Tanner Thomas into left. Oh my goodness, the range of Lamar Sparks is on full display. He's done that twice now.
And it's led off both the 1st and 2nd innings. Testing Lamar, but it's just hanging up enough where the rangy rookie out of Katy, Texas can scoot on over. Here comes Mikey Ballard.
Lake Mary, Florida kid. A rookie himself who was 3 for 5 last week and had a home run. A couple ribbies to boot.
Gotta tell you, I really enjoy the way Mikey plays. It's just poised, composed. Doesn't look like he's growing into the sport at all.
Ballard into left, trick play opportunity. Pop it up again to no one. Lamar Sparks, incredible range, and then a miscue and a missed trick that gives Mikey Ballard second base.
I want to see the replay here because I need to know, did he stumble? Firefighters have tried to do this a couple times where they go that double tip drill to get somebody else there. Lamar, yeah, I think he's just trying to get it to Noah and it just doesn't go well. That's a learning situation.
Don't look so sad. He looks kind of sad right there.
Lamar will get through it. He is as tough of a customer as you'll find, but that is a learning lesson. Just grab it yourself once you get the trick play.
Do you like the tip?
It's my favorite part.
Foul ball. One, two. It's just that, you know, you tip it up once.
Yes.
I think you should only be able to tip it up once.
I think that if you're not in range of somebody else, it makes sense.
Bryson Bloomer. Coach Bloom with a base hit up the gut. Sorry, up the crotch. RBI. As Ballard is driven in.
So for the second straight inning, Firefighters have wiggle room. You can surrender one and not feel too much sweat dropping down your back. You're going to have to start maybe not flirting with this too often because this Party Animals lineup is far too good. Again, the rain has completely stopped here. Will it return? Nobody knows. But it stopped for now, so you hope that the ball's a little easier to grip for Jared Donaldson and Sean Fluke.
Yeah, we got over an inch of rain in the span of a hair over an hour here in Salt Lake. To right field, no man's land, but a basket catch from Darian McDowell. Now, no one's heading up first base.
Yeah, there were 5 Firefighters in the vicinity. Mason Maxwell was over there. Caden Green's over there. Tyner Hughes. Darian McDowell has a habit of making things look awfully difficult, but somehow coming away with the catch. This is your first time really seeing him in person play the field. There's a reason why they call him premium. I'm not sure if that is why, but boy, it's a great catch either way.
Oh, my goodness. Reese Hampton just hit that ball to Provo. A 28 feet foul into right.
You've been to Provo before?
So many times. Gotta get you a cougar tail out there. Ooh. It's a 1 foot long maple donut. Mason Maxwell's on top of it. Just tags the bag. No trick play. But the Firefighters get out of the inning and land another point. Their second of the game.
Look at Mason. Knows he can make fun of himself there, but hey, get the out. So far, Firefighters no trick plays, but 2 points. That's massive. And why might that be massive? Well, it's because they're hitting, and hitting a lot. 7 hits on the night. I told this to you a little bit earlier ago. 81 hits in the 8, now 9 games that we've been back since we took a 2-week vacation. That is second. Keep in mind, when we went to break, they had the second fewest amount of hits in bananaball, only above the namesake of the sport in the Savannah Bananas. That shows you the Firefighters, for some reason, when they know they've got some precedence, they've got something to play for, there's purpose, they can wake the offense up quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Loco Beach Coconuts revived the Bats tonight with 11 hits in their game against the Texas Tailgaters, but still fell by a final of 6-3. Let's take a look at the Loco Beach Coconuts, the Firefighters, the Party Animals, where each of these teams are right now as it pertains to the playoffs. If they started today, the Party Animals are in, but they're the last team in, and the Firefighters are trying to claw to overtake the boys in black and pink.
And hey, what does that say on the bottom, Drake Toll? Well, it says that, hey, we have something special planned for you here real soon in terms of the Banana Bowl location. You do not want to miss that here on Tuesday. But how appropriate is it? Party Animals and Firefighters went into the last week of April before the Open, battling each other for a spot in the Banana Ball Open. These are the 2 teams playing for the World Tour Championship 1 year ago. Now they're battling for that last spot as we say hello to Dalton Ponce, who earlier I accidentally called Dylan.
You know, Ponce has been so good in the last 5 weeks, a sub-4 ERA in that span. So his numbers aren't giving you an exact look at how good he's been over the last month and a half at the Banana Bowl World Tour. And Dalton Ponce, in his 3rd year in the sport, an all-star in 2025, Fontana, California kid at 6'2", 200 pounds. If he becomes one of these trusted arms out of the bullpen. If you know every time Ponce goes out there that he can shove, he can deliver, the strikeout numbers will be there, that adds exactly what the Party Animals are missing right now, and it's reliability in innings 6 through 9.
Drake, are you surprised at all that he hasn't really had much of a save opportunity yet?
No, I think it's fair. They've used Ponce in a starter role before this season. They've used Ponce far more in the reliever role. And I think if you're the Party Animals, you're experimenting really with Peter Holden, Drew Gillespie, and Dylan Porter as the 3 guys who will handle the 9th inning. All 3 have had their ups and downs. Dalton Ponce has not gotten his number called yet in the final inning.
Correct.
And I'm okay with that. He's your Koji Uhara.
Nice ball.
Setup guy.
That is a beautiful fastball, by the way, launched out of his hands.
Blows it by McDowell at 94 miles an hour. Ponce is 2-2. High and out. Good call from Andrew Girard. Payoff pitch. Ponce. Fans won't have a chance at this one. It's off the net. Another 3-2.
It's another ball.
For sprint for the Firefighters. They land a man at first base. 90 feet is all that Derry McDowell wants.
Technically, that's the second straight ball 4 sprint the Firefighters have drawn. Remember, Logan Lacey tagged out trying to go for second in the top of the 2nd inning, as it appears like we have some fun.
I think the band is Everclear.
Evanescence.
Speaking of Everclear, boy.
Oh, no. You've tricked me.
Is Salt Lake a dry county?
Not with the weather. Firefighters, by the way, last weekend, as Tyner Hughes says hello, he's going to take this AB with the wig on. If you look closely, he might have a nose ring in. He was talking about doing that all day today. Firefighters drew a grand total of 1 ball 4 sprint last weekend.
Piercing his nose all day today?
No, not piercing it. You know, they have these things.
Go to Claire's and...
Yeah.
Claire, I like that name.
Good.
Ponce, this is going to be tough. It's thrown into the parking lot.
Derry McDowell's getting the wave around. Tyner Hughes on his way to third. This might be trouble.
Out at third base, but not before the Firefighters put up another run. 3rd straight inning where they've scored a man. What were we saying about Everclear earlier? Can you pass me that bottle over there?
Yep, I got you.
Thank
Loud
you.
and clear.
All right, good to
As
go.
Dalton Ponce, I mean, he legitimately had all the time that he wanted to, but threw that one to Seth Markham. Tyner Hughes gets a little greedy going for third, but he'll take the run batted in. And like you said, the Firefighters already with 7 runs here in the first 2 1/3 innings.
I'm being told now it's Effervescence who sings
No, it's Evanescence.
Bring Me to Life.
Effervescence. It's Evanescence, man. Who's saying it's Effervescence? There it is. Carrie BB girl in the chat. You got it right, Evanescence.
The chat's alive and well, man. The people are awake.
So is this crowd too, man. Stuck through 90 minutes. All 8,000 still here.
Of course, lead singer Amy Lee.
Correct.
Not to be confused with Amy Lee Gemstone, though a staple in her own right. Pivotal pillar of 90s religious country.
Is she righteous?
Some would say.
Good.
Boy. Oh, smoked. Skull! Diving catch! Web gem from X.
And that's where the ball 4 sprint defense actually hurts you if you're the Firefighters. Jake Skull playing in, got a nice beat on that ball. That's a tremendous play from a guy who was playing a backer role for the University of Georgia not too long ago. Looking like a defensive back right there, hawking that one down.
I give credit to Farty on that one for the whole rub the belly thing. That's the kind of mojo you need out of the monkey. By the way, Farty, notable orphan in bananaball, no longer. He has been adopted. Have it on good authority, AJ Kirsch. Yep, that's correct.
Good for AJ.
Paperwork and all. Has taken over the role of father for the sentient chimpanzee. He's cute in that little rain jacket.
I was about to
too.
say the same thing.
That's a guy who's got a dad.
He's feeling himself now.
Yep.
He's feeling the love.
He's got his dad's over there with him.
He's just protecting him from a foul ball.
Yep. The conversation was fairly one-sided between the two on account of Farty being nonverbal because of his status as a monkey. Yet he does now have a father.
Can I mention real quick that Dakota McFadden just picked up a single?
He is now 2 for 6 against the Party Animals dating back to last weekend.
That's his 5th hit against the team all year long. Remember, back in Albuquerque, one of the best fan-caught foul balls we'll have all year, unfortunately, came against D-Mac. Noah, Mikey Ballard, what a play.
Good defense from Ballard, no trick play for the Animals. They still have yet to notch a trick play tonight. Firefighters put up a run. Can the Party Animals match it or overtake them for their first point of the game? In the meantime, let's go down to Keely Lamb for Bananas Foster.
Over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of bananaball. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating those in the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we are celebrating the Anderson family. Cammie, Michael, and their 6 biological children wanted to continue building their family while supporting kiddos in their community. So 6 years ago, they became a licensed foster family. The Andersons welcome every kiddo into their home and create a safe, loving, and inclusive environment for everyone who enters their care. Over the last 6 years, the Andersons have welcomed a total of 25 children and teens into their home and are parenting 9 kiddos. Fans, please join us in celebrating this incredible family for making a difference right here in your community.
Salt Lake City.
Another awesome moment, putting fans first in the sport of bananaball. Speaking of being fans first, we'll take you now to our bananaball backstage question of the game.
Guys, we're hanging out here in Salt Lake City with 11-year-old Ava from San Diego, a Firefighters fan. As you can see, she has a question for Austin Temple. Ava, what was that question?
So, I need to know, I've been wondering this for like so long, what makes the Firefighters so much better than the Party Animals?
Austin, a great question. What you got?
We're the hottest team in sports, plain and simple.
Wow, that was it.
That's kind of a mean question, honestly.
I'm sure you think so.
I really appreciated that.
Austin Temple.
Kind of rooting for her down there.
Not anymore?
No. Wow.
No second chances, huh?
11-year-old Ava. Write that down. She's on my list. You know, my mom went to Sonic Drive-In one time. I was probably 12 years old. Go through the drive-thru. Gal forgot our cheese sticks, of course. So come back through the drive-thru. My mom told the lady, "You're on my list." Crazy. Like, what does that even mean?
I don't know. You know what I know this means?
What do you know?
When you see Lamar Sparks with a set of earbuds in his ears and a microphone strapped to his chest, it can only mean one thing. He can hear us.
I can definitely hear y'all. What's
there
up?
It is. All right, so the first 2 innings have started off for you with line drives hit a mile, but right to you. Do we do this again?
I'm ready for anything that happens. Let's go.
you have been excellent over the last couple of weekends in left field. Usually, throughout the first couple of first couple of months of the year, you've been more designated hitter, extra hitter. How's it feel being out in the field now, Lamar?
I love it, man. You know, I get to play both sides of the ball now.
Lamar, it's apparent, man, you know, how underrated your range is, and you showed it on both of those line drives. When people use that word underrated, you know, in a way to describe you, I mean, how does Lamar Sparks go overlooked with as much talent as you have in bananaball?
It's a tough question, man.
Don't be humble, Lamar. I know you can be humble.
Tell them how good you are.
Good.
I know it. I see it.
Brag!
Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, I know I've played defense at a pretty high level, obviously. So, I love it. You know, getting here, one of the things about being in the outfield is trick plays, and that's something that I've been getting better at. And so, I've noticed myself getting better. Everybody else on our team has noticed I've been getting better, so I'm now getting a shot to come out here and do it.
Consecutive ball four sprints for Cosgrove now. He had 3 of them last weekend against the Firefighters. Has 2 today as Mark Schmidt comes in to run for him.
Lamar, is there anything harder to do in the field than a ball four sprint defense?
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm running a marathon. So, we were just saying I haven't had much time out here, and so when I do get time out here, ball four sprints eat me up.
I don't envy you, my friend. I do envy the power you have in your bat. 11 home runs this year, already the most in firefighter history, but you've had 2 that will stand the test of time in this sport and really in humanity, both in Corpus Christi and in Chicago with your younger sister, Jency, who got you the ride home both those times. A couple weeks removed from Chicago, a couple months removed from Corpus Christi, what do those moments mean to you and your family, Lamar?
It's incredible, what bananaball can do, what my teammates can do, what everybody inside of here can do. To make stuff like that happen, I got to share the spotlight with her, for the first time on a baseball field that I know of. Back in the day, the first time I ever rode around the bases with her, strike 3, there we go. First time I ever rode her on the back of her chair was back when we were younger, obviously, and that was after a game. And now that I'm here, I was sitting there one night, like I said, and I thought it was really cool to be able to come up with it, but I want to jump on the back of her chair and do it during a game, during a live game. Yep. Be able to share the spotlight with her.
Let's share the spotlight with TJ Reeves for just a moment, and then we'll get back to asking about Jency.
Sounds good.
TJ Reeves grabs a few fans from the club level, walks it out as the rookie steps to the plate.
That was good.
That was good, wasn't it?
That was really good.
Now, I do have to ask, obviously, Jency was part of a walk-up with you like TJ Reeves should have one there. She's become a superstar with the Firefighter fans. Does she have an agent now? Is she getting endorsement deals?
No, not an agent, but, she has a lot of people come up to her all the time, and she's always like, it's overstimulating, it's so much. I'm like, I don't know. She's like, I don't know how you do it all the time. And, when I called her to ask her to do it, she goes, I don't want any of the spotlight on me, I just want it to be on you. And I was like, we'll see what we can, make happen. But she just loves the thrill of being able to do stuff with me, which is very important. And so when it came down to that, it was I'll say electric. It was awesome.
So to paraphrase, her agents are Pat and Jenna Sparks.
Absolutely.
There it is.
She wants nothing to do with any of that. She likes to watch, spend time with me. So it's awesome.
That's awesome.
Lamar, I think I said it a second ago, and I want to reiterate it. You've been awesome to watch. Take bananaball by storm in 2026. As somebody who had an illustrious minor league baseball career before this, when your old buddies call you like, man, bananaball, if they don't get it, if they don't understand it, what do you tell them? How do you get them to buy in to your career here?
I kind of lost you there for a second, but I think I kind of heard what you were saying. When my buddies call me and all that, I tell them how fun it is. It brings the fun back into everything, in pro ball, we're always taught to stay away from, throw him out, oh! No.
It's a strikeout for Jared Donaldson with a throwdown hits Mark Smith. He's in scoring position, but 2 down now.
That's 3 down.
That's 3.
Oh, that's the third out.
That's just 3, yeah.
He stepped across the plate, I think. I think it was hitter interference.
Oh, you might be right, my friend.
100%. That's Lamar Sparks, the broadcaster, right there.
Before I walk off, though, I will say, when my buddies call me, I tell them that, you know, it's awesome you don't do this. In pro ball, you don't get to always, you know, talk to fans. Here you get to do all of that, and that's what makes it special.
I know what you showed them. You showed them the Mr. Lonely walk-up from Corpus Christi.
Absolutely.
I know you said that hit the group chat. Lamar Sparks, you're the absolute man. Thanks for doing this.
I wonder if I can hit with this on.
I'd love for you to hit with it.
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. He's coming over me. He's going to take it off me.
Well, while Lamar is still chatting with us, let's talk about what's going on tomorrow in Bananaball. Fans are here, doing their thing, blowing kisses to Drake Toll. Maybe not as much me. Throwing up cougars. Tailgaters and nuts are right back. Drake Toll is pointing to fans. They're back in Wilmington, Delaware. Coconuts, Tailgaters game 2. Tailgaters took game 1. Clowns and Bananas from Denver, Colorado. Scenic Coors Field. That's tomorrow. And then we're right back up here, I hope, at 9:30 Eastern time, 7:30 here in the mountains.
We expected the 9:30 start Eastern time tonight. It became 9:30 Mountain time, 9:05 Mountain time, due to a lengthy rain delay as Dalton Ponce comes back out. See, coming into tonight, what his stats look like over the last 5 weeks. Told you sub-4 ERA. The numbers have gotten better and better. He's gotten more and more comfortable.
Really the only damage done against him in the last inning. Ball 4 sprint, error, and then got 3 straight outs. Well, I beg your pardon, he was singled on by Dakota McFadden, but really it was just the ball 4 sprints and the error. Otherwise, his stuff has been good and leaving bats away. By the way, I said Caden Green has taken a superstar leap. You'll never guess what his father told me about that comment.
Yeah?
He said, you're gassing him up too much.
Hard foul ball.
Sheldon Green.
I don't know if you can gas up Caden Green too much, man. He's had an incredible 2026.
We call Sheldon, by the way, Mr. Peanut. Might be a copyright infringement, but we'll take it nonetheless.
Peanut Senior. Good. Trick play opportunity for Jason Swan. No. We have not seen a trick play yet in this entire ball game.
No, remember, there was one. Remember, Jason Swan went underneath the legs in the second inning. That's it. That's the one trick play. We've seen one trick play missed, and we've seen one trick play at all. Again, I wonder how weird the field is playing. So, and we haven't seen a ton of ground balls either. A lot of slow. Dalton Cornett steps in. We're checking on it to see if that one trick play counted. I have it written down for Swanee in the second inning.
Yeah.
Remember, he went underneath the legs. Now, there is some ruling on, did it leave your hands before you go between the legs? Because that is a thing you have to do.
He threw it up pretty cleanly.
I believe he did. Tell you what, who's been clean tonight is Dalton Cornett. A triple in his first at-bat. RBI ball 4 sprint, second at-bat, and he's got a nice 3-0 lead. Make it 3-1. When Dalton Cornett's bat is lively in this lineup, it changes everything for this Firefighter squad, especially with runners in scoring position. And he earns himself a second straight ball 4 sprint.
Now after the ball 4 sprint, Firefighters have free 90 feet. And that's been an issue for both staffs so far, is control. Party Animals have now thrown 4 ball 4 sprints.
Lamar, by the way, still has the pack on.
Firefighters thrown 4 as well.
Oh my goodness, Lamar! That'll land.
Into the stands too. It's ground rule double for Lamar Sparks.
I don't know if he knows we can't hear him, but boy, he's talking good down there for good reason.
That's great.
That's awesome. That's the second double tonight for Lamar Sparks, making a ground rule double. And Firefighters have 2 on in scoring position. And Eric Jones Jr., who has hit a pitcher twice, is coming back for his 3rd attempt.
EJ fired him back to Sean Fluke twice. After further review, by the way, credit to Blake O'Hare. We've been jockeying back and forth for the last couple of minutes trying to figure out if that play earlier would have been the first out of the second inning was a trick play from Swan. At first look, for both of us, we had it in our book as a trick play, but Blake O'Hare ruled it after a review as no trick for Swanee, and there are still no trick plays in this ball game between these two teams.
EJ goes down on strikes there. As Logan Lacey steps in, he has been perfect tonight. An RBI single, a ball four sprint. He's got runners at second and third. Firefighters have scored 7 runs through the first 3 innings. And to give you something else, as Lacey takes a big hack at strike 1. Runners in scoring position, a nice .351 average for the legend out of Tallahassee.
Big hack. This will be the first clean inning for the Party Animals of Dalton Ponce. First inning they've not allowed a run. Dalton Ponce can get out of it.
Remember that first inning appearance for Lacey. That was a ball that never left 1 mile an hour, but it did the job. Looked just like that.
Count remains at 1-2. Ponce to Lacey. Bouncer. Foul. Just to the left of the bag.
Very similar play happened last week with Bloomer, where he fielded it, would have made a great play over to first, but it was ruled foul. It took a run off the board for the Firefighters. They ultimately would score in the inning to make sure it didn't count, but boy, there's been some doozies from Bloomer.
Lacey works the count. It's now 2-2 with 2 down. 2 in scoring position for the Firefighters here at the top of the 4th. They already lead this game 3 points to 0. Party Animals backs against the wall. Swing and a miss. Black and pink needed that. Ponce fired up back to the dugout. Drew Gillespie, the first one out of there to meet him.
Looked like he just challenged him with the fastball there. Told Logan Lacey, if you can hit it, hit it. He could not. Firefighters will leave him stranded on second and third.
Dalton Ponce was in his bag. Strands a couple, and it remains 3 points to 0. Can the Animals cut into the lead? Well, before we find out, we've got to say hello to the infant.
Here we go, Salt Lake City! One more time! And a little shuffle to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. You got it. Back to hey baby. One more time, let's go big! Salt Lake City, you crushed that! At night.
Well, the child has been greeted. Now Jared Donaldson comes back out for his 4th inning of work. Donnie allowed a couple of Party Animals runs back in the first. The Firefighters still won that inning by a score of 3-2. And man, if the Firefighters are going to make the postseason, if the Firefighters are going to make the postseason and win in the postseason, it's going to take Jared Donaldson being on his A game every weekend the rest of the year. And he's settled into that groove tonight.
He's looked much more like the Jared Donaldson they drafted in the second round. Again, with the emergence of Ben Dunn III as a day 2, day 3 starter for you in the rotation, that's taken a little bit of pressure off of Donnie to be the guy every weekend, where now he can just settle in and kind of find his flow as he goes up against Jason Swan. This is the first time the Firefighters have to protect the top half of the first inning without a run scored.
Jason Swan, get the rally started for the Party Animals.
We talked about it earlier, but want to reiterate that trick play that we had in the books. We went back and watched it, and sure enough, he did not take that out of his hands, transferring it through the legs. Therefore, it does not reach the standard of a trick play. So as you just said, through 3.5 innings, it is 0-0 in the TPO.
Swan, right field. This one will stay in fair territory. Caught. What a play, the range of Tyner Hughes to run that one down.
Yeah, did you see the way he tried to go up for the tip drill, and then at the last second it blew a little bit back towards his way? You just need the outs. You already got a 3-0 lead. The trick play equalizer point still very much in your favor at this point, 0-0. You just need 1 or 2 to really get something going. Just get the out. Nice play from Tyner Hughes.
No trick plays.
Also want to point out one thing after this pitch.
Fans cannot come up with it.
Darian McDowell has been replaced in right field by South Tremble. We've been told he will also be moved out of the lineup in favor for Armando Becerra. That's because of an injury here as Chase Acuff takes one high off the back.
Ouch. Chosen as plunked. It's another free pass for the Party Animals. They worked 4 ball, 4 sprints against Jared Donaldson, and now a hit by pitch. Saw that elbow guard on an off speed. He'll be okay.
There's 3 base knocks against Donnie so far, working on his 4th inning of work.
Man, and I've loved the success that Jared Donaldson has had in 2026. If there's a guy out here who's easy to root for, to me, Jared Donaldson, he's well on that list. And to pick apart bananaball with a guy like that, even dating back to the CPL with the Savannah Bananas, into the advent of bananaball being a Savannah Banana, now with the Firefighters, Jared Donaldson has such a cachet of knowledge. Here's a double play opportunity. Got to tag him. Oh, yeah. Smooth double play for the Firefighters. Gets you out of the 4th cleanly. Jared Donaldson is cooking.
And he can tip the cap to Mason Maxwell, and Caden Peanut Green just barely able to get that one into the glove. Chase Acuff had no other option. And that's a nice little double play to ground into for the Firefighters, who lead at 3-0.
And those Firefighters lead at 3-0 thanks almost exclusively to the bats.
Very much so, the bats started off well. Dalton Cornett, a triple, matching his number. And then it just really started with just timely hitting. Remember, Eric Jones Jr. right back up the middle. Wasn't a base knock, but boy, he made Sean Fluke have to make a tough play. 10 hits in 4 innings of work already done here. Lamar Sparks with a pair of doubles. They just found the fire here. Now, Dalton Potts is coming off their first true clean inning. Can he take that momentum here into the 5th? That's Bradford Webb. He's a cutie.
Yeah, it was the first time the Animals had thrown up a 0 today. That was back in the 4th. Ponce had stranded 2 men in scoring position. And they'll be right back out there to work. Look, the Texas Tailgaters, who might be the most dangerous team in bananaball still. Chris Clark, Therese Miller, Brett Sanchez, Christian Davis. You can go down the line, the list of names that you know you'll get out of the Tailgaters in a weekend series in the postseason. For the Savannah Bananas, they've gotten better and better as it pertains to their pitching staff as the year's gone on. A guy like Kyle Lewis, who's exploded back onto the scene in 2026. They've got a deep arsenal. the Loco Beach Coconuts. Man, with Will Etheridge, the way he's dealing the banana ball, and CJ Williams in the back half, like you're starting to see these teams that are in true contention for a title find their arms and find how they play it in the postseason. I think the Party Animals are still looking for that. They're still asking the question, who, again, namely on the back half, who's going to be our guy that shuts the door when it's late, and can it be a Dalton Potts?
Again, you talked about how they're ranging through a couple of different guys. When you have two top-of-the-line starters like Brett Helton and Garrett Delano, that certainly sets you up well. Speaking of set up well, how about I set up my friend Armando Becerra, taking his first cuts in the box since July 31st when the Firefighters were playing in Savannah. How about we make it a ball four sprint? Now you notice Armando, in my opinion, has the best takeoff of anybody when it comes to getting out of the box for a ball four sprint. He's not putting much pressure on that foot. Remember, he's nursing a little bit of a big toe injury on that right foot. So he needs, at this point, he's telling them, hey, do not take me out. I'll stay on the bases. But usually when he gets out of the box on a ball four sprint, he wants two bases.
Yeah. Might just set up a double play opportunity for Dalton Potts versus Tyner Hughes.
Mondo injured that big toe on a great catch in Savannah where he kind of planted a little hard in the turf and then banged it off the wall. He's taking good swings in BP. That's why they're putting the stick in his hands but not putting him in the field quite yet. And you can see he's very ginger.
Hughes is 1 for 2 tonight. The single reached via error. This one gets away from Andy Cosgrove.
That thing is swirling in the air right now. He went all the way to the net, had to rush right back over.
One-two count. Hughes works it even. Tyner, Tapper. Swan tries to go between the legs and he boofed it. It is a missed trick, and for the second consecutive plate appearance for Tyner Hughes, he reaches via a miscue from the Party Animals defense. 1 for 3, but it's reached base all 3 times tonight.
That's surprising. You don't see that level of a mistake from someone like Jason Swan. That's a tough play to make, but it shows you too. It's surprising, I think, even to the guys on the field. We are through 4 full innings, working on our 5th, and there's been no trick play at all tonight. There's only been, I believe, 3 attempted.
We're not seeing a ton of BA, NA, BA double L tonight.
Not from the defenses. But that goes to show you too, we've talked about this, when the Firefighters win the trick play battle, they're 14-4. It's indicative of, are you getting hard contact or soft contact? There's been a lot of really tough contact, and also a wet field does not make for easy balls to try to grab. That one plunked Mason? Yes, it did.
Zach, the Firefighters are 1 trick play away from being in the driver's seat for the equalizer. Zach, the Firefighters have 0 trick plays.
Correct.
The bases are also now loaded.
And there is nobody out for Coda McFadden.
Never seen a grand slam for the Firefighters. It's never happened. Dalton Potts trying to avoid it. Nobody out here in the 5th.
It's the cut of a man who wanted that first grand slam.
You know he's hunting fastball.
Yes, he is. That's why he laid off that one right there.
He's hunting fastball. That's weird. Is it left cheek always been that big?
What?
He lays off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nowhere to put him. But a pitch to waste if you need to. That's exactly where Dalton Ponce goes, high and out. Now there's really nowhere to put him and no pitch to waste.
Ball four sprint, you're going to walk in too.
D-Mac, infield fly rule. Trick play, count it. That's the first of the ball game for either team. You know what? You'll see that one tomorrow on the Banana Ball social media accounts. Mikey Ballard collab.
Notice Chase Acuff is trying to get a double trick play. He knows Firefighters are hunting.
Yeah.
Still, though, the base is juiced for Noah Bridges. Dream Boy of Banana Land got himself a single in his first plate appearance.
Dream Boy.
Oh. Hello.
This will score a run for the Firefighters. Dalton Ponce doesn't even charge the plate.
And that's surprising, again, given that Armando doesn't quite have full use of that foot yet, but he chugged it down the line, and boy howdy, that's another run for the Fighters. They have put up 4 out of the 5 innings tonight. They have put up a run.
Yeah, I think Mondo could have effectively walked home. Looked like Cosgrove got crossed up. He was set up outside, and that ran in. Foul ball.
Both runners moved up, too, so he's not out of damage anywhere close yet. Second and third filled.
Cali Lover PA28 says in the chat, my eyes are shut. Me too. Me too.
Thankfully, I have 20/20 vision. Otherwise, if I had contacts, I would be wanting to rip my eyeballs out.
You know, I went to a... What? What does that even mean?
You went to what? Tell you where I'm going.
Deep
to
right field. Down for a base hit. That'll score a couple. So, hold on. You're saying good thing you don't have contacts.
Yes, I have 20/20 vision.
Right, you have 20/20 vision. But if you did have contacts, then you'd want. You just have. You're going to have to unpack that.
Let me provide some context here for you, because I'm married to a woman. Hi, Logan. She's not watching. she's dead asleep right now.
Notably married to a woman.
Correct.
We've established that.
Married.
There's one fact down.
Married to my wife, in fact.
What's next?
She has contacts, and
yep.
Late at night they start to get real dry, real fast.
Okay.
See,
this makes sense.
Sometimes I assume things as Caden Green. That is short, but that'll do the job.
I've heard that before. It's a single and an RBI single for Caden Green. Firefighters are running away here with the 5th inning. 4 runs to 0 over the Party Animals.
It's the second single in the night for Caden. It's his first RBI. You have gotten me tonight, Drake Toll. It's 10:17 in Mountain Time.
You'll see that on the Banana Ball social media accounts tomorrow.
Collab Drake Toll.
Collab.
Dalton Cornett. We should be collabing him for the kind of night he's put together.
Now, I had to go to the eye doctor. Optometrist, that's the word for it, I believe.
We'll find it.
Right field, Skoll trick play opportunity. No, sir. Let's just get it out of the inning as fast as possible at this point. Dalton Cornett is retired. My vision has gotten worse.
Really?
Apparently it's the Everclear.
That will absolutely play into it.
That's right.
Speaking as a person who's never drank a drop of Everclear in their life, I can tell you from stories.
Well,
from other people.
Just picture hand sanitizer, but in your mouth. Another extra base hit for the Firefighters. And this one off the bat of Lamar Sparks. An RBI double for Lamar Sparks.
Make it 3 doubles tonight for my good friend out of Katy, Texas. Lamar Sparks. Caden Green scores all the way from first. That's the second time we've seen him dart one over there. It is a 5-run inning, and Dalton Ponce just trying anything to get out of this one. The Firefighters are hunting a 4th point. Speaking of 4, here's Eric Jones Jr.
Joe Mikulik in the chat.
Joe!
Matty Warren as well.
Hi, Matty.
There are 3,000 people crazy enough to be up right now.
Yeah, it is past midnight in Savannah.
Yep. Banana Ball Championship League.
On a school night, nonetheless.
Yeah, I found out Utah, they don't start school for another week here. Which
Really?
It's normal. I started school usually around August 19th to 24th, somewhere in that window.
Dude, you're going to love this then. I didn't start school till like the first weekend of September.
Wow. You know, in Savannah, they started like July 27th. Makes no sense to me. What a terrible existence.
Yeah, EJ is now married to a woman named Danielle, English teacher, Paul for sprint. She actually has just now started school back as well. And he just brought in a run.
Zach Staten, married to a woman.
Yes, EJ, also married to a woman.
Married to a woman. We are establishing a lot of facts right now.
Can I establish one more fact?
The area code in Waco is 254.
Can I now establish another fact?
Oh, correct.
With that ball four sprint, every firefighter in the lineup tonight has reached. And that does include Darian McDowell, who is not in the game anymore because of injury. His pinch hitter, Armando Becerra, reached.
Can I give you bad news? Eric Jones Jr. had already reached via error.
Via error.
Yeah, so, but it's been that kind of night.
It counts towards his OBP now.
Right, okay, all right. That's true.
Have officially reached, I should say.
Oh. Reached in the Talevsky kind of way is what you're saying.
Oh my God. Thrown to God.
Where did the bottle go? I didn't know. Did I place that somewhere next to you? Can you? Oh, yeah, it's at your feet. You just pass me that, please.
Yep.
Thank you. All right, great. So it turns out my vision's getting worse. But
Are we back at that story again?
I ordered 2 pairs of glasses with insurance, by the way. This is fading foul, and it is foul. $548. That's with the insurance, and the second pair was 40% off. I'm taking a loan just to see things. They don't arrive until August 21st, so I can't see much, which is probably a good thing given how this has gone so far. Another foul ball.
Drake, we are working on our 12th minute of this inning. We have talked about Everclear.
Let's see how far we can go.
Starting dates for schools.
World's longest inning.
I'm fairly...
We've seen plenty of world's fastest.
I've revealed secrets that both I and Eric Jones Jr. are married to women. Like, this is...
Marriage.
Where else could we go?
Back to the hotel, maybe?
Whoa, man. Okay, so every foul ball that's somewhat had a trajectory towards us, we have sort of started getting up out of our chairs because there's been rulings after the dude decided to catch a ball against his own team.
Swing and a miss. Dalton Potts got him. Party animals. Salvage what they can of the 5th. Let's send you to the bottom half of the inning where they've got an opportunity. If they can put up a 6 spot to rally and come 1 point closer to these firefighters.
They have to score 7 runs in order to do that. Noah Bridges, that brought in the first run, and boy, it went from there. Noah, that's a triple. That's an RBI triple for the hottest man on the Firefighters. D-Mac with a big point. That would get me fired up every time. Caden Green shaking his finger like he's Dikembe Mutombo, and it just went on from there.
All right, control room, let's show the Party Animals highlights. And roll tape. Roll tape. You know what, we'll pivot. Let's just watch. This is the highlight.
Yes.
I'm being told this is the highlight. Well, look at those guys dance, huh?
Drake Toll, I've got some stats for you. Can I give them to you?
I also have the producer in our ears. I know what the stats are, and I'm really not excited for you to say it. You're allowed to, obviously, because free will exists.
I'll tell you.
It's the reason I have a sword now. But I'm excited for you to tell the firefighter fans of the world this stat.
I'm going to need to hear more about the sword, by the way. 12 minutes and 19 seconds was how long that top half of the inning just lasted. 42 pitches were thrown as a man with a cowboy hat is saying hello to Drake Toll. A child in his arms.
It's a lot of the BYU and Utah fans, man.
Yeah.
It's like a monopoly out here.
That feels weird that they both like you.
Yeah.
Not because of you, but because
right.
BYU, Utah, usually they don't like anything similar at all. Is there anything they do like together outside of like religious reasons? Donnie, that's the long-barreled shotgun pitch, and it's sent out to right center field. Can someone catch it? No. South Trimble.
Mikey Ballard wants extra bases. He's got a double out of it.
He does. And you know what they say, Drake? Every 7-run comeback starts with a Mikey Ballard double.
It's the third hit of the night for the Party Animals.
By the way, the Firefighters are working now on their 4th trip through the lineup. The Party Animals have not gotten a second AB for both Bryson Bloomer and Noah Fisher yet.
Bloomer. Oh, Lacey tried to go between the legs. He boofed that, but Bloomer's still out at first base as Showtime was able to recover.
We were dangerously close to seeing the centennial mark for Logan Lacey there, but he gets the out, no harm done.
No way that's real. No way that's real. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't even do this anymore.
Wow.
No way that's real.
So it's the fans that challenge at night, not Mike Vivacis. So part of why Drake is saying this.
Did we watch? Did they see the play?
Part of why Drake is doing this, A, is because it was pretty clear that he's out. But also, it's a 6-0 inning. So we've seen it a couple times now as that one is clearly dug out. That'll be an out. Ninja's call, Seth Markham, will be confirmed. It's a 6-0 inning. You don't want to use
the world's fastest challenge.
We got 13 seconds before the umpires left. Yep, it took 13 seconds.
Pamela's in the chat. The Murky Bird, Carol, Patricia.
Mick, I'm not sure why you said thanks, Zach, but you're welcome for whatever it was.
Lily and Peo.
Nice win tonight.
Did you see the Kyle Martin home? Which this is an evergreen statement that you can use.
I was about to say, did you see the Kyle Martin home run? Which one? He's got 26.
Right. 27 now? Is it 26? Maybe 26.
I don't know. The Everclear's starting to get to me now too.
Kyle Martin, man, it's just something else. Again, we talked about it earlier. If you're the Texas Tailgaters have figured out what they will look like from a pitching standpoint in the postseason. That's what I think makes them still the most dangerous team in banana ball to me. The Savannah Bananas are getting there if they're not there already.
EJ, I know what he looks like without a mustache and with one out of his glove. Darn it.
You know, I think the Party Animals are still getting there. The Firefighters are still getting there.
Yes.
There's a semblance of the Loco Beach Coconuts. I think they're one arm away. They need one more guy that's okay. This dude's guaranteed when he comes in, he's going to shove.
You clearly have the closer to get it done if you have a close inning in the 9th. Donnie running in for that.
On the infield in foul territory, Jared Donaldson. Wow. I don't really know why he did that.
I don't either, but you know what? I'll take it.
He caught it.
Mason Maxwell pointing to him as well. That'll work. And now we finally start the 3rd trip through the order for these Party Animals. By the way, the clock is at 37:20, and we have not gotten 3rd out of the 5th.
You know, the Firefighters' number of trick plays tonight is the exact same % chance that I'll find love in this life.
Really?
That is 0.
That's depressing.
Thank you, Zach.
I believe in you. If I could get married
to a woman,
it could have been to a man too, but if I can get married, you can get married as well, because I am annoying.
No.
Shout out to you, Logan.
There's a base hit. Reese Hampton. Mikey Ballard's gunning home. Why not? He scores. It's an RBI single for Reese Hampton. And the Animals are now just 5 runs away in the 5th inning.
First time they've scored since the 2nd inning. Jared Donaldson. That was a nice cutoff there from Mason Maxwell. If that one had gone wide, it would have sent Reese Hampton all the way around to 2nd base. So nice job from Mad Max. Andy Cosgrove has about the only night so far that anybody can truly brag about for the Party Animals, a pair of ball 4 sprints. Has he fouled out to the fans, though? I don't believe so.
The ball lands in the dugout.
Again, I want to tell you this anomaly with him. He is 0 for 10 against the Firefighters this year. He has 8 ball 4 sprints. How is that possible?
It's just that guy.
Something I've been saying this entire day.
If he works a ball 4 sprint here, and then the 6 batters behind him all worked ball 4 sprints,
ooh,
this inning would be tied.
We saw a little bit of that in game 2 in Albuquerque. Firefighters had like 9 ball 4 sprints that game. Donnie really wanted that.
Oh, yeah.
Donnie's got some attitude, man.
Pleading his case to Andrew Gerard.
Nothing to plead on that pitch. Donnie, by the way, just 3 away from getting to 105 innings.
Alina says, all sweet, sweeping love.
I know exactly what that means.
Crazy Cookie Carey. Maddie Matt. Catherine's in there. DJ. Andy Cosgrove. Left field. Andy Cosgrove. The Animals are now just 3 runs away. Hello, Texas Tailgaters. From tying this 5th inning, par for the course. Everything is par for the course. Wake me up when August ends. Two-run blast for the sophomore from Kirkland, Washington.
Where did the Texas Tailgaters enter the chat? I don't know.
That was awesome. That was honestly kind of awesome. that to shoot you straight, that revived my spirit a little bit.
I can tell.
That got me back. That got me back.
Not just the home run, but the Texas Tailgater portion of it.
Yep, heck yeah, man.
It's like last week, the ball flew into the broadcast booth in Spartanburg, South Carolina,
Yeah.
and then for 5 wild seconds, me and Lehigh Valley was just there. They just cut to me. It's great. What's not great is this is a 3-1 count against Jared Donaldson, against Jake Skoll. Donnie and Andrew Gerard will not be having drinks tonight.
Look, man, I don't care if it's Donnie. I don't care if it's Andrew Gerard. I don't really care who it is.
You're getting a drink?
I'm having a drink with somebody tonight.
Everclear?
3 straight base hits for the Party Animals.
They've done most of their work tonight through the ball 4 sprint. Now the bat's starting to wake up. TJ Reeves up, and all of a sudden this...
Another single and then a home run. The inning is tied.
Yep. We're getting to the portion where I don't like this. I'd like for Jared Donaldson to find him stuff. Now again, 106 pitches is really, really excruciating on a starting pitcher. But this is what they give Donnie for. He's gritty. He will grind you out ABs. His strikeout stuff tonight not been great. Only 1 K on the night, but boy, he's been effective in just finding ways to turn outs.
Inside.
Looking out to the bullpen of the Firefighters. See a little action. Can't tell you who it is.
Revo, left field. TJ Reeves. Could be extra bases. He's chugging along to second base. Skoll's got third, and now the Animals are 1 swing away. You thought I was kidding. You thought I was being facetious, but with Jason Swan at the plate, they're a swing away from tying the 5th inning.
Again, there is action. I cannot tell you, because of our vantage point, who it is for the Firefighters warming up. Johnny Hummel has walked down to the bullpen. Now remember, with this clock fading, you could see Hummel come in a little bit sooner here for the Firefighters. But they need to get through this inning right about now.
Swan, left field, not deep enough. That should do it. Sparks over, pops it up to himself. Whoa, had to barehand it. But Lamar Sparks has now tied the trick play battle at 1 trick play to 1 trick play.
Yeah, both teams got their first trick plays in the 5th inning. And what were they? Both tip drills to themselves. I tell you, the tip.
Well, this was cool.
Speaking of the tip.
Didn't really do much, but I liked it.
Of course. There were a lot of things you liked about that.
Animals trail 4-0. Rex Castillo has one of the stars of the night so far for the Firefighters.
We're at 6 runs the past inning, 3 runs to start. You guys have started with urgency. What has been the secret sauce here?
Honestly, just keep the momentum, keep riding. Bananaball, everyone knows anything can happen, so we can't take our foot off the gas. Try to finish this thing strong.
See, it doesn't matter what time we start the game. We got to finish strong. Peanut, thank you so much. Guys, back to you.
That guy's really good. So is that guy. It's Kaz Egan. As we've just gone through an inning that included 9 runs.
Yeah, that was a lot of runs.
A lot of runs. A couple ball 4 sprints. A lot of extra base knocks. And a vibe to the Texas Tailgaters. And we come back to the top of the 6th inning with Jake Lialios. And immediately playing Armando Becerra, Jason Swan. Hey, this time he did go through the legs, and that is a trick play.
The ball left his hand as well. So you got to count that one as he dished it over to Jake Lialios, who was covering. See if Lialios can deal up a quick inning here for the Party Animals.
I'm so twisted up over here. I've written the trick plays for the wrong teams. Mikey Ballard has a trick play.
Well, here's good news. There are only 2 trick plays combined in the game. One for each team.
Yep, now you can make
it. So it'd be a pretty easy switch back over there. Tanner Hughes, left field. What should be extra bases is extra bases.
Tanner Hughes, man, he is just finding ways to swing the stick with grace and confidence. Went to Wrigley Field, and he has come back a changed man. A couple of walk-offs in the stadium of his childhood team, honoring his late grandfather. Tanner Hughes making a very good case that he should be. If we had an all-rookie team here in Banana Ball, he would be on that team, no question about it.
Well, you know what? Let's surprise the world. Noah Fisher's mic'd up. Fish, you know, man, just sometimes things happen.
Things happen. Things happen.
Noah,
that's been the vibe of the broadcast booth so far. Games still, I mean, look, you get to the final inning, every run counts as a point. You can hinge your hat on that. For you, an uptick in progress toward the back half of the season, an uptick in momentum for your year in 2026. How close is this team to figuring it out? Like consistency-wise, getting to a point where you know, like, hey, night in, night out, we play our game. The Party Animals are still the best in the biz.
I think it's trying to find that same mindset, especially last year, man. And when stuff doesn't go our way, I think we're getting better about the reactions to it. Oh my God.
Fish can gun a man down. Noah Fisher, hell of a cannon. Just a little offline. Firefighters will put up a run.
Noah, can I ask a question real quick?
Oh, that's Brett. Right.
Oh, there you go. Good.
Yeah.
Noah, can I ask you a question real quick?
Talk to me.
Back in the first inning, you crashed against that wall. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay, that worried me. I'm not gonna lie, because you look like a darn superhero doing it.
Oh, Mikey Ballard diving stop.
Pick me.
The Rook.
My boy.
Fish adding guys like Mikey Ballard, TJ Reeves. What has that done to this team?
Great overall dudes over anything else. All obviously great ball players, but just great dudes to add in the locker room. And I mean, man, we spend so much time together too that matters just as much in my opinion. So it's been a blessing having them around. Love these dudes. They've just been great guys. Also, John Howard Bobo.
Yeah, man.
What a guy. That's my guy right there. Love that dude. It's just been a blessing to have these guys around. But back to the question, I truly think that we're starting to figure it out a little bit. Get that dog mentality back going.
Cosgrove, throw down, got him.
But where to get it going, y'all? I believe in this team. I believe where we're headed right now. So just trust in the Party Animals, y'all. Trust in us.
Peace and love, man.
Love y'all.
It's always a rainbow after the rain.
Bye, Noah.
What a throwdown from Andy Cosgrove. And a mic'd up Noah Fisher to take us through it. Noah Bridges is working on what might be a Showman of the Night performance.
I forgot we awarded that here. This game has been.
It's between Lamar Sparks right now and Noah Bridges.
Well, Lamar has the one trick play for the Firefighters, which tends to make me lean his way.
The Animals have 2 trick plays, I'm being told?
Yes, they do. So remember, Mikey Ballard, tip drill in the 5th inning. And then Jason Swan right there. And that, my friends, is a man with large hair. His name is Austin Temple. You ask why we call him Austin Temple? It's because his parents named him that. The 11 ERA doesn't tell you the story of his year, especially towards the last month or so. Firefighters moved him to the back end of the bullpen after his first couple of months as starter not going the way he wanted to. All he's done is earned a couple of showdown shutdowns and 2 massive wins over the Indianapolis Clowns, where he struck out a guy, World Series champ, I don't know if you know, Jackie Bradley Jr. Pretty cool. And then he struck out Dan Oberst, MVP candidate. I don't know, you know that. They both won showdowns. So let's see what he's got here in a world's fastest.
Animals trail the inning, 2 runs to 0. Clock is inside of 26 minutes. Now inside of 25 minutes. No new inning can begin if that clock hits 0.
None?
None. Ball 4 sprint for Chase Akoff. Chosen has now reached on free passes in consecutive plate appearances. He was hit by a pitch his last time up. Here comes Tanner Thomas, who's 0 for 2 so far.
If you want to know what's been the biggest bugaboo for Austin Temple this year, it's been those ball 4 sprints. Remember, back in Albuquerque, started the game for the Firefighters, went 2 innings, 9 ball 4 sprints issued. Did not pitch last week. He's going to have to dig out of early trouble.
Party Animals, the Firefighters, squaring off in Salt Lake City, Utah, capital of the Beehive State. Firefighters, 5th in the Bananaball Championship League standings right now at 20-26. Party Animals 4th at 23-23. This is an ever-important series for both of these teams. More important for the Firefighters, who are chasing down the Party Animals for that 4th spot. But an incredibly pivotal series as we get to the last 4th of the season. Trick play opportunity in center field. Instead, just an old clean catch for Noah Bridges. The Firefighters trail the Party Animals by 1 trick play. 2-1.
Yep.
2-1. That's real. That's
Correct.
A real thing for you right now.
That's an actual thing occurring. That could have been a trick play for Showman of the Night just as much as it could have been to tie us up in the TPO.
Right. The Equalizer Point, which is awarded to the visiting team if they have more trick plays.
Going into the final inning.
Right.
Which at this point we don't know where that could be.
Throw down, Mark Smith. Safe for the stolen base. He moves into scoring position.
You can still see there's some trouble gripping the ball. Andy Cosgrove's had a throw go awry. EJ's now had a couple go awry from the catcher spot. Already not easy enough throwing from back there.
Mikey Ballard off the net. Mike, this is well hit. The Firefighters got a guy there. It's Noah Bridges. Consecutive outs, which brings Bryson Bloomer to the plate. RBI single his first time up. This reminds me vaguely, I mean, specifically the points category, to night 1 in Lehigh Valley last week. Except flip it, the Party Animals won that game 6-0, dominated the Firefighters in every way. Tonight, it's been the Firefighters. The Party Animals have scored in the 1st, 2nd, and 5th innings. They have lost the point in the 1st, 2nd, and 5th innings.
Remember that first inning, Party Animals played with a potential 3-run comeback. Couldn't get that 3rd run across to neutralize the frame, and since then, it's just been Firefighters in every sense of the word.
Oh, called strike from Andrew Gerard. Another called strike from Andrew Gerard. Bloomer taps his helmet. That's great.
That was more like a slam.
That's great. A little ABS. Bloomer, right side. Tight play at first base. It's an out. Firefighters take the point. We have played 6 innings. 5 of them belong to Val Perez's squad, and it's 5-0. The domination continues for the guys in black and neon.
And again, about the only place they're not dominating is the trick play column. And they've had multiple opportunities to, but at this point, you're just concentrating on getting to the end of the game. You are up 5 points to nothing. What's a trick play equalizer point at this point? You're just padding your stats. At that side, as Nate Tellier starts to warm up, 3rd Party Animal arm we'll see tonight. As you said, this is the sign, 4th Party Animal sign. Again, Everclear starting to get to me.
5-0 on the year. I'm going to go on a limb and say that Nate Taylor will not be in line for the win on this one.
He'd have to do some hellacious work.
He will also not be in line for the loss either.
Correct.
Give that to you. So we close in on 1 a.m. on the East Coast. It was a 95-minute weather delay that got us here. And that's not even the true length of the delay. It was well over 2 hours in totality.
Yes. That
cut into the pregame festivities here between the Party Animals and Firefighters. On the infield, Mikey Ballard to chase Acup for a trick play for the Party Animals. Count it.
That's a daunting 2 trick play lead now, 3-1.
I think we can go ahead and say pretty clearly the Party Animals will stave off the equalizer point.
Who knows?
And hold the Firefighters at bay.
Who knows? Again,
it's 3-1.
Is it mattering? Is it mattering in the game? Who knows?
Left field, base hit, Dalton Cornett.
I'm telling you,
second extra base hit of the game.
If Dalton Cornett had a couple more RBI to his credit, man, he'd be battling for showman of the night as well.
Yeah. Triple, double, 2 ball, 4 sprints. 5 times the plate, he's reached 4 of them. Lamar Sparks is squarely in the conversation. 3 doubles tonight, 3 for 4.
And
trick play.
Correct.
Bloomer, the Party Animals, entered the 7th inning with 2 trick plays. And now with 2 outs in the 7th, they've doubled their output for the night. Eric Jones Jr.
He is the one firefighter that started this game in the lineup without a base knock. He has officially reached once on a ball 4 sprint and reached on an error as well.
Ball out from Telly, who's a pitch away from putting up a 0 here in the 7th. The Party Animals have held the Firefighters from scoring in just 1 inning tonight. That was back in the 4th. Well struck, but right to Mikey Ballard. The Animals entered the inning with 2 trick plays this entire ball game. In the 7th, they garner 3 outs, all 3 on trick plays. Now it's truly a commanding lead in the category, 5-1 for the guys in black and pink.
And 3 for Mikey Ballard just on his own.
Now let's send it down to the field, where I think it's time to remind everyone here, including in the YouTube chat and yours truly, to never stop believing.
Stop believing.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in. He took the midnight train going anywhere. The smell of wine and for a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night, saying don't stop. What? Hold on to that feeling,
fine. I will not stop believing. Austin Temple is back out for his second inning of work for the Firefighters, who lead this ball game 5 points to 0. Animals are a swing away, though. Could win this inning and make it 5-1.
Again, they have a commanding 5-1 lead in the trick play category. Remember, Equalizer Point. Visiting team tonight would be the Firefighters, but if the visiting team goes into the final inning with more trick plays than the home team, they get awarded an extra point. Otherwise, that point is denied by that home team. Firefighters, by the way, the single game hit record is 22. That was set by our good friends with the Texas Tailgaters as Mason Maxwell watches that one go by him. Firefighters have 17 right now.
Okay.
So
there's a world.
There's a chance. By the way, that was 22. We were set in Boise a couple weeks ago.
I think I was there for that one too.
Was Everclear consumed there?
Everything I touch, man.
Good.
Everything.
Everything. Can be dangerous territory.
Swing and a miss for Noah Fisher. Austin Temple. Feels the green power in his veins.
That's the Kamehameha, that curveball as they call it, in favor of the Dragon Ball Z. I've asked him multiple times.
What did any of that mean?
You're gonna have to watch the show.
Dragon Ball Z.
You're not aware of what Dragon Ball Z is?
I don't think so.
Wow. Okay. Anime fans getting the
chat. Is it some of that Reese Alexiata stuff?
No, kind of, but not like entirely. Peanut, trick play. Can we do it? Yeah! There's 2 on the board!
Second trick play of the night for the Firefighters.
Oh, my good friend Peanut. Always can count on that young man to come through. That's the 79th trick play on the year. He is becoming a little closer to the Firefighter to become the first one to have 100 trick plays in a season. None of that came out of my mouth right, but again, it is darn near 1 o'clock on the East Coast. My bedtime is rapidly approaching, and I still have not eaten anything since breakfast this morning.
Andy Cosgrove hit a home run the last time to the plate. I liked that part of the game. That part was cool.
What about his 2 ball 4 sprints?
Yeah, that was fine.
That was his first hit against the Firefighters. He's now 1 for 11 with 8 ball 4 sprints.
8 ball 4 sprints. Is that what you said?
8 ball 4 sprints against the Firefighters this year. Oh, 2 in a row? Yeah! Peanut back-to-back outs with a trick play. And hey, if we get on our horses a little bit, Firefighters not fully out of that trick play equalizer column just yet.
There's a chance that we take this game to the 9th inning as well. Again, 90-minute weather delay. The expectation was the contest would begin at 7:30 Mountain Time.
Yep.
Instead, 9:05 was our first pitch as Drew Gillespie comes in for the Party Animals. Albuquerque kid, former New Mexico Lobo. Fastball run you up to 92 miles an hour. 2024 Pitcher of the Year, was runner-up for the award last season to Ben Dumm. Gillespie still trying to find his groove in 2026, as showcased by the numbers. And let's see if these 2 teams can combine to get to the 9th inning.
We've seen the Texas Tailgaters and the Party Animals do it. Included some help on a strike zone.
Logan Lacey chases high. Showtime is 1 for 3 tonight, has also worked a ball 4 sprint.
That is now 9 straight games that Logan Lacey has tallied himself a hit since coming back from injury. First 4 games he ever missed in his banana ball career. We're in Fargo and Iowa City.
Trick play, Chase Acuff, count it. Has there been a more banged up team in 2026 than the Firefighters?
I would argue the Texas Tailgaters. Remember, Travis Munoz missed a big chunk of the spring and a little bit of the summer. Unfortunately, hearing about Indy Stanley this week, they've had some right tough injuries too, but the Firefighters have...
We did the math pregame. The Firefighters are 5'6" guys.
Including this guy, Armando Becerra, chasing Reese Hampton to the track. That is a 395-foot flyout. I should stop talking.
It's okay, you do play-by-play. I'll sit over here with my sippy cup.
Is that what they're calling Ghost these days?
Tyner Hughes. Into the stands, and that dude just dropped it.
He had a glove.
He didn't even use the glove. It's like he took the glove and just put the glove in as far away from the ball as humanly possible and tried to barehand it. What was that?
I don't know. That shirt, by the way, so Brett Loftus coded.
Yeah, NASCAR. Like that.
Racing.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
You know, it's been a fun night, Zach, getting to call a game with you. We haven't been able to do that in a long time. The opportunity to sit here and wax poetic about the sport that we know and love.
Can I please stop you to say that Tiny hit a big shot again? You're allowed to be happy with Andy Cosgrove hitting one. Let me be excited for double nickels coming up large. Continue.
Just the beauty of the night, you know, the Wasatch Front, a mountain range, part of the Rockies out in front of us.
It's been that kind of night. It was very funny. You know what would be funnier is if Mason Maxwell would do something
What's
similar.
happening?
I don't know.
And that question has a lot of layers to it, by the way.
They laced this game swig with something. Swig, by the
Swig's
way,
good.
Dirty soda here in Utah. I'm going to try it tomorrow.
Come to find out, Zach Staten does not like coconut cream.
Correct.
Problem is, every single drink at Swig has coconut cream.
There was like an orange cream one that I think I'm going to try that. That seems to be right up my alley.
That's what they called me in high school.
Orange cream? Good. Yeah. Wait, what happened to Limp Biscuit? Or no, Biscuit Budget.
Budget Biscuit. They called me a lot of things. None of them good.
Any of them Drake?
Fish. The out. No. I didn't take on that name until this current persona. It wasn't my birth given name.
That's unfortunate. What I can tell you is fortunate is that I get to have Tyner Hughes in my life. And I'm just so grateful for that. The second baseman of the Firefighters, after going all the way from Tallahassee to last weekend without a home run, has now had a big fly in back-to-back weekends. And they have both been clobbered. Look at that. Sans mustache, no longer sans homer on the night. That was nuked. And the Firefighters have now scored again. As Drake Toll just once said, by the way, 4 hits now for my good friend Tyner Hughes. Firefighters have scored in a bunch of innings. A bunch of them. Believe they have scored in all but 2 of the 7.5 innings we played tonight. As Austin Temple is out waving for t-shirts.
They're in line to score in this one again, and yet another point. Doesn't look like the equalizer is going the way of the Firefighters tonight. But every other point of the game has. So I think they'll be okay.
There's still very much an opportunity, as you said. If we can speed through it, at least t-shirt toss is certainly slowing the clock here a little bit. But, you know, free clothes. What can you do? Jake Skoll at the plate. We have 6 minutes left on the clock. Firefighters are down in the trick play battle. They got 3. They're going to have to get up to 6.
Brett Helton is in the field for the Firefighters in right field. And the rain has picked up again here in Salt Lake City. Because of course it has.
It's just what this game needed, just a little bit more rain. Firefighters need a couple of trick plays. Can Jake Skoll deliver one?
Can always use a little bit more rain.
Maybe.
Peanut. That's a trick play. What a pick from Mason Maxwell at first. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Peanut, by the way, has now landed 3 straight outs of trick plays. All of a sudden, my friend Nut is finding his stuff. If they can turn a double trick play here in the near future, you know what that might do? It might win him an equalizer point, Drake Toll.
Don't even need it.
No, they don't.
Could just get trick play, then trick play for the next 2 outs.
But wouldn't it feel good?
No.
Okay, let me rephrase. For me, it would feel incredible.
Bingo, baby.
Bingo, bango, bongo. Oh, now we've been told something. It is 6 trick plays for the party animals, not 5 on your score bug. So therefore, Firefighters are going to need 3 trick plays. Odds against them. Impossible? Never.
Swing and a miss for Reeves. 2 balls, 2 strikes. If he strikes out, that dashes the chance for the Firefighters to win the equalizer.
Revo's had himself a heck of a game. Ball 4 sprint, his first plate appearance, brought in a run. Double his last plate appearance. He's been quite good for the party animals.
3-2. Way out. Animals have a base runner. Reeves represents the game-tying, the inning-tying run at first base. Well, pretty far away from the game-tying anything for the party animals.
Correct, but the longer this inning goes, and I think for the party animals, you want to get on your horse here a little bit. The longer this game goes, you have to approach this inning like it is the last one you're going to get a chance in.
Yeah, that clock hits 0. This is the final inning. And we'll drop dead upon the party animals' 3rd out, unless they can walk it off. Swan, that's a base hit. Reeves moves to 2nd. Animals chasing a run here in the 8th. We're approaching the 3-minute mark, and Mark Smith will come in to replace TJ Reeves. That's the designated runner, Smith.
Now remember, the second they get that 2nd run, if we are still having if we have time on the clock, something went wrong with me there. If we have time on the clock and they get a 2nd run, the inning is over, and they would get to the 9th inning with an opportunity and deny the equalizer point.
Chase Acuff. Hit by pitch and a ball 4 sprint his last 2 times up.
And also, too, if this is the last inning, no matter what, the equalizer point would be denied because the party animals had more trick plays than the Firefighters coming into this inning.
Temple, stutter step, high. 3-1, ball 4 sprint would at the very least tie up the 8th. That's the result. Jason Swan's firing around 2nd. I can't imagine he's sent home. He is not. Dives back into 3rd, in fact. And they're on the corners for the party animals, who have tied the 8th. If they win this inning, we can go to the 9th and a 5-1 ball game. Firefighters leading the party animals. And every run that is scored in the 9th will count as a point.
If Tender works along AB here, this could be trouble.
Gives the fans an opportunity. Bounces across the concourse.
There are 90 seconds left here.
Can't afford too many foul balls. Animals just need that run to score from 3rd. Thomas, left field. Tanner Thomas has walked off the 8th. It's the first walk-off, the first point of the ball game for the Animals. Extra bases for Tanner T.T. Thomas. And we will go to the 9th inning. That will be the final inning. And every run that is scored will count as a point.
At the scoreboard. With the party animals taking the 8th inning, we head to the final inning with a score of 5-1. But here's the thing, Salt Lake City. In the game of banana ball, the final inning means the most because every single run scored counts as a point. So the party animals have to hold here, and stranger things have happened. We have a chance to score 4 runs to tie it. But that starts with a hold right here. Salt Lake City, you've been amazing all game long, but I need to feel your energy right now.
This is it.
Because
it's what makes the sport of bananaball great. The fact that you are never truly out of it until the final out. Every run that is scored here in the ninth will count as a point. You could have fast-forwarded through the entire game to this point. The Party Animals know what is laid out in front of them. As Dakota McFadden sends the ball to center field that Reese Hampton tracks down. The Animals need to hold the Firefighters and score 4 or more runs.
And this is about the time. Usually most teams are thinking about, do you use the golden batter? But tonight, Noah Bridges, a single, another single that scored a run, and a 2 RBI triple. You are not taking him out of this lineup the way he's hitting. So I don't believe we're going to see a golden dome. Oh my goodness, look out for the Firefighters.
A golden dome.
Golden batter, golden helmet. Maybe golden dome wasn't the right term, but you know, we're here.
Noah Bridges notches a hit here. He strengthens his case even further for showman of the game. Yes, we have one of those.
You think about it, you talked about it already. Lamar Sparks in that conversation. Noah, Tyner Hughes, very much in that conversation. And this is also a perfect opportunity for Drew Gillespie to kind of find that form that's made him a pitcher of the year here in this sport. Look, you got 4 runs separating you. Just go get the 3 outs. The issue's a third ball to Noah Bridges, and it's a ball force spread on the table versus a strikeout.
Hampton going back. Hampton watches this fly. It just kept going. One-way ticket to showman of the game for Noah Bridges. Shades of the Texas Tailgaters. Smell you later, bananaball.
That's Noah's first home run since the Firefighters played in Montgomery, Alabama on March 21st. Huge swing for K9, and he gives the Firefighters that 6th point, make it 5 points separation between them and the Party Animals.
"6-1 is the new score. Couldn't happen for a better guy, man.
Tell you what, Noah Bridges, his free bird just continues to swirl.
Double away from the cycle tonight, and a trick play for good measure from Chase Acuff.
That's truly a trick play for the love of the game. Noah, we've heard so much about the struggles of coming back from the broken leg he suffered. It took his entire 2024 season away from him, but he stayed with the team the entire year, gritting it out. What I know was tough for him. Last year comes in, has that great walk-off in Salem, Virginia against the Texas Tailgaters. He has been a true fans-first kind of guy for the Firefighters.
Acuff. Hey, another trick play to the season total for Chosen. And a couple of trick plays in the ninth. Solo shot from Noah Bridges. 6 points to 1. Firefighters lead it. And the Party Animals have a tall task in front of them with 8, 9, and 10 due up.
Now with this being oh, okay. Well, now with this being a normal ninth inning, Mike Vivazis and company can now go through their usual process of, hey, who do we want a golden AB for? What do we look like in this scenario? And look who we have here. My good friend, Johnny Hummel. Old number 95, Lightning. Last weekend, just 7 days removed from giving what would be the game-winning walk-off home run to Dan Oberst in a Showdowns Classic against the Savannah Bananas. Comes in, allows runners to get to first and third, and then gets a pop-up and a strikeout of Tanner Tender Thomas to win the game for the Fire and Flames. He's a young man who's closed a bunch. Tonight will not be a save opportunity for Johnny Hummel, but boy, it's a huge chance for him to find his stuff, get consistent and help the Firefighters get a dominant 6-1 win.
The rain is pouring down once again here in Salt Lake City. That is not sweat you see on the brow of Johnny Hummel. That is H2O straight from the sky. It's 64 degrees in Salt Lake City. A chilly, rainy night. Can the Party Animals mount a historic comeback against the Firefighters?
That rain, as you said, beginning to pick up here ever so slightly. The Firefighters, it's no longer about trick plays. You get them, it's for the love of the game. You got to get 3 outs. Johnny will work you a fastball slider, that hammer of a curveball, maybe a one-seam sinker every now and then, and a splitter. Mikey Ballard sends that one foul.
Really well struck to left. Hit well foul though. Mikey works the count. It's 2-2. It wasn't near the comeback, but the last time the Party Animals played in Salt Lake City, Ballard, foul territory, right side. No one converged toward the ball. It remains 2-2. The last time the Animals played in Salt Lake City, it was against the Savannah Bananas in 2024. They trailed 5-2 in the 9th inning against Danny Hosley. Rallied to win the game 9-5 against the Bananas. Something in the air here in the mountains.
Let me point out to you as well, Eric Jones Jr. no longer behind the dish. It's Zachary Bridges now there.
Payoff pitch from Hummel. Ballard continues the fight.
Johnny was talking to us a little bit earlier tonight. He said, I'd like to make my next outing not nearly as sweaty as the last one. What he meant by that was nearly as close as he made the potential last outing in Lehigh Valley.
Payoff. Another opportunity for Ballard. He fouls it off again. Let's keep going. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Lacey. Throw gets away from Mason Maxwell. An error for the Firefighters defense.
And that is a tough throw for Logan Lacey to make on the run. It got there, but just a hair in front of Mason Maxwell. We're checking the official scoring now, but error seems to be, no, we're calling it a single. Blake O'Hare calling that a single, so. Well, all righty then.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, the throw beat him by a long shot. Okay.
It would have been a tough play to make no matter what, whether it was an out or a base getter for Mikey Ballard.
Turn to Bryson Bloomer. Bloomer down the line and left. Should be extra bases. Ballard rounds third. He gets the wave. The Animals 1 point closer. It is now 6-2, and they have Bloomer in scoring position. That is your 9-hole coming up big.
That's just a great piece of lumber there from Bryson Bloomer. Hummel threw him a fastball right there. Bloomer says thank you very much. To bring up Noah Fisher. Again, nobody out here for the Party Animals.
And no golden batter for Mike Vivacis. He still has it, but says nope, I trust my guys. Fish takes high, called strike.
Again, for Johnny Hummel, this is the opportunity. Get yourself right. You've had some things go against you. Centrally induced out 1. Just didn't get officially recorded. Just find your stuff.
Unless it was a single. I still think that E5 all day for me.
Firefighters have activity in the bullpen should they need it.
That's there. Fisher. Fighting. Hummel is already up to 17 pitches. Still nobody out. That's high. No chance.
That's a backwards K in the books for Johnny Hummel. Goes back to the fastball. No, it's not. That's that beautiful curve. Just moves a little bit there. Almost gives you.
Oh my goodness.
Almost gives you a sinker
on what
action.
planet? You can't hide from that one. This is well struck into right. Giving chase, making the play. South Trimble. Firefighters are right back in control.
Drake, how many of those have we seen down the right field line tonight that have just hung there? They've just stayed in the air. That one looked like it was going to fade foul, and then the last second started turning back around. South Trimble on his horse to get there. Firefighters just one out away. We've also gotten official word that is an E5 now from Blake O'Hare.
Yeah, for sure.
Our official scorekeeper goes back and changes. So again, it's an unearned run going against Johnny Hummel here. Plenty of wiggle room with a 6-2 lead. Andy Cosgrove, ball four sprint, and
oh my God.
a 2-run homer.
1-1 to Cos. Get that get back. Cosgrove. Firefighters have a man there and they win it. Blowout fashion. 6 points to 2. The Black and Neon take game 1 in Salt Lake City. That's 2 straight against the Party Animals. That's called a win streak.
Drake Toll, we talked about it in our production meetings this weekend. Firefighters have been really good in gritting out close wins. 17 of their now 21 wins have come by 2 points or less. You do not describe this one tonight as that. It was dominance at the plate from the get-go. Firefighters, with a legendary performance in team history, they get themselves 1 game closer to a playoff spot, and more importantly, they give you the fire. Tonight, the showman of the game goes to the man wearing number 9, Noah Bridges. This is one of those games when he goes back and reviews his career. He will circle it with a big smile. 2 singles, a 2 RBI triple, and then just for good measure, in the 9th inning, a cushion-giving solo shot. He was 1 double away from hitting the cycle, the first ever one in firefighter history. That's the kind of showing Noah Bridges can be capable of. Let's see what he's got to say in the Showman of the Game interview with Rex Castillo.
Noah, with everything that could have derails you, a rain delay, that team having all that momentum. How did you do it tonight despite everything that went against y'all?
Oh, man, it wasn't just me. It's this whole team. We're a brotherhood, as you can tell, but things like this happen. We really pull each other together, and we just go with it. We know what we got to do. We get it done.
Hey, the playoffs are right around the corner. How big is this win, and how important is it to carry into tomorrow?
Oh, it's great. We got to keep going. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. That's what we're all about right now. Keep moving forward.
And with the Firefighters, you got to say one more thing, right? Does it matter?
Hey, what did you say? What was the question?
Hey, look, the vibes are high, but does it matter, Noah?
Oh, it doesn't matter!
Back to y'all.
Wow, thank you, Rex. Thank you, Noah. I said it earlier. I want to repeat it. Couldn't happen to a better guy. What's going on with his neck there?
He's aura farming there is what we call it, but hey, 4 for 5 tonight. 4 RBI.
Famine right now, isn't it? Farming-wise.
Yep, tremendous. Solo home run, Noah Bridges. Again, that's what he's capable of in this sport tonight. Drake Toll, I'm going to try to aura farm. I don't have the face card that Noah Bridges does, but either way, that was an exceptional performance for the Fire and Flames. Up near 20 hits tonight. The run support was there. As the away team, that's so important whenever you score, but it's also important to score in so many innings. Firefighters scored in 7 of the 9 innings tonight.
Well, whatever that was, 6-2, the final score. The Firefighters 6-2, the Firefighters, the final score over the Party Animals tonight. Domination over the defending champions in the Bananaball Championship League, and it was the Bats for the guys in black and neon. No doubt about it. That was a fun team to watch play tonight.
Yep, that was the offensive explosion that we've come to know at some points from the Firefighters, particularly over the last 3 weekends. Tonight, no exception. That very much looked like the kind of team that battled their way into the Bananaball Open. I've said before, when they have purpose, Firefighters are as good as anybody else. Tonight, they played like they had an end-game goal.
Well, that will do it for us. 6-2, again, the final score tonight. The Firefighters on top of the Party Animals. Chadwick Folkstead producing for us, to our executive producer, Josh Richardson. Rex Castillo down on the field. Alex Gross directing in the truck. Pleasure to be alongside Zach Staten tonight for yours truly, Drake Toll. Firefighters win. We'll see you for another game tomorrow, 9:30 Eastern time, then again on Saturday. For me, it's party on. And Zach, for you?
It's Axes Up. Flame on!